Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is the first live session of a campaign that Broden and I dubbed Choose Your Role, spelled R-O-L-L, because we're funny like that, and it was not copywritten yet. So you may see 5 people on the little bar on the bottom of the screen, but sadly the person playing Virahel, the Wood Elf Cleric, could not be here tonight. So I, AJ, the DM, will be using her very minimally, as well as a certain companion of hers that may become an audience favorite if we're lucky. So last time we left this game, since no one wanted to do a recap for inspiration.
Wait, we were given the option?
I said it many, many times.
Oh.
I wasn't here for that. I came in just when the Infinity conversation started happening.
It wasn't even for that. I said it way before we ever started playing this game.
Alright, well then give us the recap this time.
I'm trying to. We have Virahel, Dahlia, Malik, and Yoji were just entering a large multinational city named Illyria. Made only 50 years ago, it was basically a symbol of neutrality of 5 great nations that were always at war with one another. Living there already, we have Scrap, the Cobalt Alchemist. Little alchemist who, through an unfortunate accident, found himself in need of a new line of work. Upon meeting up together, gaining professional adventurers licenses, the party took on a job from a little blacksmith named Phineas. Sorry. There it is, Phineas Mountain Blood. I forgot his last name. To go collect iron ore because there's somehow a weird shortage despite many, many trips to go mining in the nearby mountains. Upon leaving the city and renting an axe beak named Maple Syrup, the party was ambushed into their 3-day journey by a rogue scout regiment from a goblin legion. And after dealing with the people who ambushed them, they had just arrived at a nice clearing during the sunrise, with a large waterfall going into a pond. And then we're going to cut to the players.
How do we get into the waterfall exactly?
I don't know.
Didn't we talk about diverting the water somehow?
That's
I feel like if we block the river, if we block the river, that could cause way more problems.
Yeah. Also, how would we even do that?
That's true. So, are we trying to go behind the waterfall, or like?
I mean, I think it's behind it.
Is the waterfall actually like against the rock wall, basically?
Yeah, basically
like a hole.
Flowing right against the rock, hiding anything that is possibly behind it.
I mean, there's got to be a way in, right?
How?
Or was it like a solid rock wall?
I mean, if it's a relatively thin waterfall, we might be able to just walk through it.
So you can't see a cave through the white water.
So are we like right next to the waterfall, or are we just?
Oh, you're approaching the large pond it flows into. The pond that flows into a river.
How big is this waterfall?
Yeah, how tall is it?
Let me figure out measurements. I'm really bad with scale. It's about 20 feet up.
Okay, so it's not a lot of pressure.
Honestly, we could probably just walk through it.
Is that what you do?
I would test it first by poking at it and see if it just like suddenly makes my hand go down.
Given your small size, it makes it go down a little bit, but if you strained yourself, you could hold your hand up.
Okay, it's not that bad.
It's just very, very foamy white water.
Alright, well, if we want to get inside, I can lead the way. Once we're through.
You guys do that. I'm gonna set up camp.
Virahel will assist you by tying up Maple Syrup the axe beak to a nearby tree.
Very useful.
Nice.
Quack.
Okay, so So I guess the three of us just walk through the water and try to find the cave.
First,
Scrap will wait for Yoji to walk through and then walk through as he blocks the water.
Does anyone have a light cantrip or something? Because otherwise I'll light a torch once I cross over, basically.
Vera Hill does, but she says she's gonna want to help set up camp.
Okay, that's fine.
But she'll cast it on your Kanabo.
Useful, because I think that lasts for a whole hour.
Yeah, it do.
Alright, cool.
I would assume we're just doing like a precursory investigation.
Yeah, just a glance in there, I would assume.
Yeah, I wasn't saying like, oh, let's go mining.
Now, I'm gonna need a survival check from Dahlia to set up a good campground. See how well she can do it.
Yeah, because we're trying to stay hidden.
Unless you'd like to take a long time to do so.
We come back, everything's just on fire.
She has a fire genasi.
Yeah, she's a fire genasi, so that's always possible.
Yeah, she'll take her time with it.
Okay, so the DC is lowered, so roll it with advantage then.
Alright. Survival. 18,
Lowered
not bad.
and advantage?
Yeah. She has
18.
another person. She has Vera Hill's assistance.
That's right, I forgot that. Rear Hill was helping.
Vera Hill and Quackers, by the way, for those who know, we'll be referring to it. Quackers is a duck, and he is to be feared. You find a nice clearing behind a couple of trees, not too far from the water, but far enough to where no one could spot it by standing near the pond.
Alright.
I assume you all gave Dahlia your tents for her to set up?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she
Making
falls
sure.
over quite a few times under the extreme weight.
You have an axe beak and a cart.
Yeah, but she's smart enough.
I assume we would have had it in there to begin with, because we shouldn't be carrying all that.
Exactly.
Oh. Alright.
And for the team entering the mine, well, the cave, we should say, you find a pretty dark area with the ground being of slippery but black stone. And you see there's a bit of a puddle right in the entrance, you assume from the water coming out. But there's some boulders here and there. That's all you can see within the 20 feet.
I would like to check and make sure that there is actually iron here.
How do you go about doing that?
By being a kobold.
That's not enough.
Can I see how deep the cave goes, or like?
You want to walk deep into the cave?
Yeah, sure. Can I see like the end, or is it like super?
Oh no, it's you can only see 20 feet in front of you.
Okay, so I'll just cautiously just hug the wall of the cave as I make my way forward.
We have 40 feet of light in total, but 20 of it is dim light. The other 20 is bright light. So
Yeah.
we have 40 feet in total of this.
This is actually a good question. Would dark vision be extended by the light, or would it just be past the light you can see up to your distance in dark vision?
So you know how dark vision makes a dim light?
Yeah.
So the 20 feet is bright light, and then your dark vision extends plus 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's total darkness past that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then it would be a total that I would be able to see out of 80.
Yep, and you see like you're in a small like roundish chamber, but if you keep looking out, you see a lot more cave. Almost as if you see a tunnel.
Or the area we're in right now is sort of a rounded chamber, but there's like tunnels going on.
Yeah, there's a tunnel going forward, possibly deeper in. It might fork then, but you have no clue without going in.
Okay.
Did you come up with a reason of how you could test if there's iron or no?
I mean,
how would you test if it's iron?
Yeah.
I mean, I have an alchemist supplies. I could check for ferrous metals, and because it would react in a certain way with oxygen.
If you can get a small sample of rock, would you pick up a rock off the ground and roll me an alchemist tools check using your intelligence, please?
That will be Oh, that's different. I don't know if I like that. 21. But apparently, if you enable the digital dice, it has a little click and drag box to throw them now instead of just doing it automatically.
I don't like that. Dear Roll20, why are you different?
But yeah, that's a 21.
21. Yeah, no, there's definitely some iron in here. It may not be super abundant or super pure, but there's definitely some. In this, at least in the rock you picked up. Because you put it in your vial, it begins to sizzle, and it just begins to corrode.
Oh, there's definitely iron in here.
That was a good thing.
Yeah. He sort of looks around. Is there like bands of different colors of rock in the walls?
You have dark. That's within your. If it's within the light, you.
Yeah, I would be looking within the light.
Yeah, within the walls and some of the boulders, there's some pale orange bands.
He taps the one of the orange bands. We want to be looking for this kind of stuff.
And as you walk in, you actually see a few crystals. Seemingly coming from the rock formations.
Does anybody have any chalk or anything? I just want to make sure we don't get twisted around in here or anything. Maybe we could leave something to mark our path.
It's a good question. Does anyone have chalk?
I think the artist does.
Too bad she
You
ain't.
would think.
Stayed back, yeah.
Too bad she ain't there.
Does anyone have a chisel or something? We could maybe scratch out some kind of mark in the corners of different places that we've checked out.
Mason's tools would have that if anyone has it.
No, but can't we just tie like a string onto like a rock and just like, kind of labyrinth ourselves?
Do you have a string that long?
Yeah. Yeah, string?
I have rope. 10 feet of string or 50 feet of rope.
You could tie a rope around a rock if you can move the rock, yeah. Maybe
We made it 50
if we want to go further, of course. If we want to go further down.
You can tie it around like a stalactite or something.
Well, so far further down just seems to be a cave entrance or a tunnel. It doesn't really branch off yet. Well, if it does at all.
In fact, let me just roll for something privately after I dump out my dice bag.
Oh boy.
And we get the three of us.
It sounded like a lot of dice.
Well, no, the D20. One of my digital clock D20 was just buried in the back. So above your head, suddenly a swarm of bats begins to fly out and around the waterfall. They fly right. Yoji, how tall are you?
6 foot, I think exactly.
They're flying towards your face a little bit. The other two are far too short.
Okay, I'm going to try to use the light to ward them off.
Yeah, you duck out of the way and ward them off like Sam in the Lord of the Rings.
Tall people problems.
Couldn't be Scrap.
I'm only 2 feet tall.
Oh, that was less than a pleasant surprise.
Actually.
Yoji,
Yoji, knowledge.
Actually,
Yoji, could you roll me a nature, please, Yoji?
Yeah, sure.
Gets rabies.
Is rabies. 10 is enough to know if things are running away. That means there's something over there.
Yeah, because it's the middle of the day and those are bats, right?
Yes.
Meanwhile, Wait, did they crap anywhere?
You looking for spellcasting components?
You know what?
Not for me, but maybe to sell, or use for explosive.
You know what, Toma? I'll give you a 10% chance. Roll me a D100, 90 or higher.
I mean, they were very scared of something, clearly, so that
yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, I dropped one. Well, I'll be dipped.
97.
Yeah, let me roll a thing. God damn kobolds.
Literally had a moment of, wait a second, that's useful.
If you have a vial, it is gonna get used, but you collect 2 ounces. And now your hands are all icky.
It's okay, we have a waterfall.
Yeah, he's got the waterfall.
Okay.
Alright, so it seems like the bats are running away from something. Do I hear anything coming?
Perception.
Meanwhile, Scrap's just sort of walking over to the water to wash his hands.
Okay, an 11.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you don't hear or notice anything explicitly. Because for all you know, that was the loudest noise was the bats screeching and fluttering. But for now, it's getting a little quiet. There's some dripping of water from the cave ceiling.
Huh.
Stalagmites are forming.
There's 2 things that probably just happened. Either we startled them, and that's why they ran out, or something else is coming that we haven't seen yet.
The bats came from the tunnel, right?
Yes, they came from much further in.
I highly doubt it was us then.
You have a good point. Should we head back to camp and maybe all come in here at once then? Play it safe, just in case.
Yeah, I'd rather have everyone here just in case something happens than to have just the 3 of us.
Scrap may be washing his hands, but he's also in a prime position to run the fuck away if needed.
Yeah.
All of us right now.
Alright, you head back there first. I'll take up the rear here. So.
Okay. I walk through the waterfall first.
Now that Yoji's not blocking the water, all those who walk in first are now damp.
No, I just go go through when she does.
You go through when Malik does?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, Malik's
Malik's a
male,
guy.
right? Male, yeah.
Dude.
So I go through when he does.
You go in there and it's just, well, we now have a damp half elf, a damp human, and a dry kobold.
I can't just shake myself off. Just try to like cover him with water.
And you guys don't know where camp is.
Oh fuck.
I feel like we should have talked about that. Yeah, I thought they were just going to set up right around here, right near the fresh water in the cave. Where do they go? But can I roll a perception or survival or something to track them down?
You can absolutely roll either of the 2.
I would like to. I mean, I was gonna just go look for cart tracks.
Wow, 18.
18. Do I find cart tracks?
It meets his DC to hide camp, so if it meets, it beats.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Yoji, you just see a smoke coming from a fire that Dahlia seems to have lit.
Oh, where there's smoke, there's fire. I think they might have been over there. I mean, at least we found out there's actually iron here, so.
Yeah.
We can come up with a game plan together then. Before we all head in.
You go in there, you go through the bushes, you find camp. Dahlia's got all the tents set up and has her cooking pot over the fire.
Yeah, I really wish we had more rations.
You found bats.
I might be able to help with that.
Oh, how's the cave?
Filled with iron, right? Scrap?
Yeah, there's a good amount of iron in there. Also bats. So he just like jingles the vial a little bit. I mean, bats is guano and therefore casting material.
Well, it was full of bats. Not anymore.
Yeah, they'll probably be back.
Something down in the caves might have spooked them. Not sure what though.
I mean, do we have to go down there?
Probably.
I mean, we're supposed to be here mining for a week, so if we run out of iron, probably.
For those watching, in this world, a week is 6 days.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather go down the deep tunnel and see, like, what's going on than get jump scared by, like, another group of goblins, while we're mining.
Yeah. Or whatever else could be down there.
That's true.
We also should probably come up with some kind of plan to keep our paths straight so we don't get too confused down there.
I mean, I can leave marks.
We just got a note from a viewer. If folks could be a little louder, please.
I can also turn us up.
I was gonna say you might want to turn us up because I'm talking about as loud as I want to go without hurting your guys' ears.
Thank you, Micah.
Better?
Sorry to interrupt. Continue.
Do we want to do this today? Like, how? To the DM, how late is it? Like, what time is it right now?
Just after sunrise. Like the sun is just about hit. Sky's not orange no more.
Okay.
I don't know what to call that.
Super young. All right.
Yeah, it's super early.
Also, it looks like one of the glass vials from my alchemist kit for the iguana.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go exploring if you guys want, but I still haven't really, had time to paint any more things for my spells, so.
If you'd like to, you can take an hour, and you can and everyone can participate in one light activity.
I mean, I don't have much to do right now, so.
Same.
Camp's already completely set up, right? So there's nothing
Yeah,
to help with that.
you guys were in looking in the cave for at least 40 minutes.
Scrap looks over at the pond, and then you could try to fish or something.
I suppose so. I've got a couple of javelins on me. I might be able to spear something if there's anything here.
I could cook then.
Could be good. Go exploring on a full stomach. Be better than an empty one. I'll give it a shot then. Everyone stopped up on their water skins too, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Right. Well, I'll go do that then if you want to get painting or whatever then.
It's gonna take me a lot longer than that.
Oh. Alright, well, whatever it is you do, I'll give it a shot with see if there's any fish out here.
Yes, for context, they didn't get a long rest after our session 0.
Yeah, so some of us are down spell slots.
I'm not affected at all.
Imagine being a caster.
Couldn't be me.
Could not.
Having spell slots.
Joji needs the magic of a big stick.
Okay.
Behold,
Hey,
the most powerful spell of all.
Go to your little fish now.
Be a big fish, just you watch.
Dahlia's not expecting any big fish.
I'm guessing that's another survival.
Go do your fish thing. Everyone looks for Scrap. Wait, where'd he go? Meanwhile, Scrap throwing sodium into the water.
Why?
Boom.
Single-hand destroying the environment as we speak.
Well, if the Legion didn't know where we are, they definitely will know now.
Yeah. And anything that was in that cave.
Yep.
And Richard.
Thus why I'm not actually doing it, but I really want to.
We would get a lot of fish if there was any fish in there. We definitely would have them.
Suddenly, Richard knows where you are.
Oh no.
No.
Now all of
China will know.
Even Shank Cobalt knows.
Now all of Illyria knows you.
We lose our permits because of this.
Alright. So I'm guessing that's going to be a survival check for the fish, right?
It can either be a survival or a knowledge of nature.
I will definitely take survival. I have a -1 to intelligence.
Can I just help? Can I just help him by just pointing out what a fish is if I ever see one?
I'll allow this to be assisted.
I guess it would have been a 19.
19, yep.
Okay, with your very eagle-eyed spotter, you launch your javelins into the water with some rope tied to it to reel her back in, and you receive, let me find a die in my magic pouch.
A mutated fish.
This is like the Simpsons movie.
Oh god.
You catch 4 lake trout.
While they're doing that, Scrap's just gonna sort of be looking at the waterfall and brainstorming a way to just sort of get the water out of the way so they don't have to walk through it every single time.
By the way, a lake trout weighs 40 pounds.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
You rolled very well.
they're big fish.
I told Dahlia I was gonna bring home some big fish.
You
I
rolled
swear,
quite well.
it was this big. It holds the actual fish.
See?
I didn't even put weights in these ones.
I can only hold like
pound.
one of
Oh,
them
God.
without getting encumbered.
Dahlia
Big-
could not hold
Okay.
one without. Actually, I
think-
need to.
I think I can hold all three. I believe I can hold like 3 of them.
Well,
if you can
keep
hold
in
them all.
mind you're like carry and drag and whatever.
Push pull drag is double your carry weight.
Yeah, I could do that, but we don't need to drag them. I think I literally just have that much carry weight because I dumped out
Yeah,
most of my stuff with
you
the.
Yeah, you could probably. I'll just say with the 3 of you, if scrap helps, can just each take a fish. Yoji can grab 2.
Yeah, Scrap could hold 1.
The fish is larger than Scrap.
And keep in mind, if you're over encumbered, your movement speed is just halved, so you still get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dahlia, you see coming through the bushes is a large man with some large fish.
Told
How
it was
did you
gonna be a
get
big
that
fish.
from a pond?
It's not a pond. It's a river.
It leads into a
Right.
river.
A lake that leads into a river.
Yeah,
Besides, this is what my whole village was all about back in the day.
that's why he.
Just put the fish over there. I'll get started.
Audible thump as the fish just falls
Go
forward down.
down.
All
Well, we have
right.
food for a while.
So,
Yes.
Were you about to say something?
Nah, I mean, it's mostly just Scrap trying to figure out how to divert the water. He's got carpenter tools. He could probably just build like a ramp or something to make it go a little bit further out into the lake, but also don't really need to be dedicating those resources anyway, since it's so easy to go through the water.
And Phineas did urge, tell no one about this place.
that
Yeah,
is
so-
true.
So he's figured out how to do it with like his carpenter tools and stuff, but he's also just like, we don't need to. Basically, just did it to keep himself busy while you guys were fishing.
Didn't he basically tell us that for tax evasion purposes too?
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Wasn't
no one
quite.
knows about the mine, they can't tax him for its use.
All right, cool.
And also, iron's really expensive, so.
Yeah, didn't it? He said
Well,
like
it's
2,000 gold or something
artificially
over for mine.
expensive.
You can even gather from the way he wrote the note of details will be given there. He didn't want to tell people about this. You guys found out so quickly because he knew Scrap. And Scrap's relationship with the law.
All right. Can Dahlia take an hour to cook these?
You can take another hour, yeah. Does Yoji want to help?
Sure, yeah, I can help. I've got cook's tools proficiency, so I can do.
Did you just want to make the one meal, or did you want to use Yoji's ability to make a bunch of rations?
So I was gonna do the 1 hour to make the special treats. Let me actually.
Actually, you could take one fish to do.
Yeah, I was
That
gonna say
would
that
take-
wouldn't take all the fish.
That would just take you one fish.
All right.
The thing I have would take a whole work day too, so that would be like at least like 8 hours for me to craft.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
You can roll a Broden. That just happens.
All right.
There's no roll for that. But if you'd like to try to make, you wouldn't make as many rations as the OG could with his ability, but you can attempt some, by cleaning them, gutting them, smoking them.
If we're gonna be eating them, they don't need to be rations. They just need to be food.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she's just gonna actually cook them.
Rations is like you don't know when you're gonna need to eat this, and it needs to keep for a while.
So you'd
I'll
like to
help
eat.
her clean it and keep it like so it doesn't spoil as fast.
I would say they'd spoil after a day or so if you cook them all now.
She'll probably take one fish to make the treats and another to make their meal.
Okay, that's 2 down, yeah. To make their meal, I'm gonna need a cook's tools check.
All right.
Using your
Advantage.
wisdom.
Should I give advantage with that?
You may, and using wisdom.
And I'm
Can I
Can
look
you?
for wild herbs to
How-
spice up the meal?
Nature.
I have a herbalism kit.
Then that's also true.
So-
Quackers and Vera Hill just dead silent. Wah.
Both of them.
That's gonna be
An aura of fear.
24.
a 24.
Oh my god, nice.
Okay, let me go look something up. roll, Dahlia, roll yours.
With advantage for the help from Yoji?
Are you talking about the alchemy pack thing?
No, Cook's tools for Dahlia. Yes, with advantage using your wisdom, please.
17.
Okay, so you're quite successful. Why don't you describe what you're doing while I look up something?
So essentially what Scrap would be doing is he would pull out a little sort of like pocket guide that he has that depicts the different types of plants that are used for spices or ingredients and different things, and he would basically just be looking for what he thinks is the thing he's looking for and then comparing it to the book to make sure.
Okay, Dahlia.
Pretty much the simple way, just cutting off the heads, gutting them, hanging them over a nice smoky fire, using whatever herbs that Scrap can find to try to make a nice little seasoning for them.
So Scrap, you're able to find some basil and some oregano to basically, when you cut the fish down the belly, to just shove in there, tie it with whatever strings you guys have, and you steam them over the fire.
Yep.
Easily making a nice workable breakfast to start a good day.
All right.
Honestly, Malik is useless at this because he's never seen so many plants, and fish is such a rarity.
For context, Malik's from a desert.
Meanwhile, Scrap's like, oh, we had this in the kitchen.
Yeah, just seeing the fish, just the fuck?
Yeah, how does Malik react to them treating this so casual?
I'm just sitting with Frick Sunny's character.
Vera Hill?
Yeah, I'm just sitting with Vera Hill, just watching them, observing.
You're sitting with quackers too.
Oh no.
Slowly inches away.
Okay. So your meal is done. Would you like to mine today, or would you like to skip a day?
I think we should mine today.
Yeah.
Mine for probably the entrance.
Yeah, you can stay in the entrance and it'd be relatively safe for now.
For now.
Also,
now.
if anything attacks us, we can get out easily.
Mm-hmm.
While
If
we're mining,
needed.
can I just keep an eye out just in case?
So that'll actually be rolling into our first skill challenge of the day. From feedback of a couple people, you do not have to be proficient in a skill to use it in a skill challenge, unless it is an intelligence-based skill.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So-
I would never be good at those anyways.
Well, so the useful skills off the bat are going to be nature, athletics, and survival. If anyone wants to justify using any other skills, please do so.
Dahlia's gonna use nature.
Okay. Would you rather do that, or would you rather have Scrap do that?
It's up to Scrap. I could help Scrap.
I likely have a higher number.
Yes, most likely. I get a +3 to it.
We're not supposed to share them.
Yeah, but we can at least say that Scrap is playing an intelligence class, and no assisting actions will be allowed to be done. Everyone must choose their own thing.
Yeah, I'll do nature.
Yeah, but you can pick any skill in the book as long as you can justify its usefulness.
Could I try to justify athletics by doing more of the raw labor for other people, since they're probably better at actually spotting the iron and things like that?
That was on the useful skills list, so you absolutely can.
Oh, okay.
Malik, you want to use perception, right?
Yeah.
Well, wait to roll till everyone's finished, till everyone's got on the list. No big deal.
I just imagine that Scrap would basically go around and just start searching for iron and then marking it for people.
Okay. Dahlia, I'll have Vera Hill go last.
I don't know what she could do.
Yeah, you don't have to be proficient. Any skill you think would be good for mining.
She's a cleric, right?
Dahlia is a bard. Virhil's a cleric.
Oh, Vera's a cleric.
Yeah,
sorry,
Dahlia's
mix
the
it up.
bard.
It's all good.
I think this wouldn't be a skill check, but she'll just go around and make sure that the torches are being lit so people can see.
Okay. And Virhil will use her survival skill. Now, Yoji, you rolled a 12, so we'll roll in the order of Scrap, then Malik, and then Virhil.
Roll the thing.
Oh,
Natural
Whoa.
20. That's two automatic. That is 2 automatic successes.
I win.
22.
22. That's another success. Natural 20. That's another automatic success.
Me getting that iron.
that's at least 5 successes.
That's 5 successes and 1 failure. That's pretty great. Wow, I literally had a thing if you get 4 out of 5 because I didn't expect nat 20s. So,
Wait, let's see if we can get 6 out of 5.
Broden said he didn't want to roll anything.
I am not risking it.
Fair enough.
So, who's feeling frosty to me today, right now?
Not Dahlia, she's a fire Nazi.
Actually, no. Broden, you didn't roll. You're gonna do it.
Oh no.
You get to roll 1d12 for me.
1. 4.
Not bad.
Not too bad.
As the crew descends into the cave, using the light cantrip where they may to make sure they're not in the dark, Scrap marking it, Yoji using the pickaxes, and as Virhil as well, using the pickaxes they were given, you managed to get 4 pounds of pure iron ore out of just today.
Pretty good.
And not just that, Scrap, you did the knowledge nature. You find 4 gemstones.
Ooh.
By the way, each of these will be worth 15 gold pieces, okay? Because they're raw and uncut. You find 2 amethysts and 2 pieces of rose quartz. And Dahlia stepped in a puddle.
Why? What did I do?
Well, he stepped in a puddle and then there's a sizzle.
Oh.
Steam. But that is what happens. About roughly 10 hours pass, and the sun is starting to go down.
Want sleep.
Should we take turns doing watches at night?
It is recommended so you don't get ambushed.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
You've been ambushed once before.
Yes, we have.
We only need 4 people, I believe. Yep, 2 hours 2 hours per person, 4 hours total. Who want do what?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay,
Me
you'll
too,
take
I'll
the
take the first
brightest.
watch.
You can double up if you'd like, but unless
I'll take
one
the
of
second
you...
watch. I'll take the second watch.
It's
Okay.
probably for the best because Yoji doesn't have dark vision, so it's probably best to for him to go.
Oh, that's
earliest.
true. Yeah, I'll take first watch then. And then, Vierhel doesn't need that much sleep compared to the rest of us.
Virhil can trance, so... But she needs to pray on this one. So her and Quackers will be spending the rest of the night praying.
Spell slot regaining. All right. Well, I'll take first watch. I don't know what anyone else wants to do.
Also,
I'll join you.
for those who know him, Micah is delivering some sparkling commentary. Micah, we appreciate it.
I wish I could see it.
I'll give you the highlight. Use intimidation to make the rocks show themselves. The mine is now empty.
Dahlia will take third watch.
Okay, and then Scrap will go last. Perception checks in that order.
Hey,
Yoji sees all.
Call out your numbers, kids.
22 in total.
Do I roll since I'm with him, or do I just assist?
Remember, you're doing second watch unless you wanted to take a point of exhaustion.
Okay, never. I'll do the second watch. Never mind.
Yeah, you can double up, but that means one of you wouldn't get all the sleep you need.
Yeah, I'll do second watch. So I'll roll after him.
Yeah.
Ooh, 7.
Dahlia.
17.
And then Skrizap. That's what Snoop Dogg would call him.
Oof.
6.
Half and half.
Scrap spends the majority of his watch making more bombs because his old ones are inert.
A little bit distracted.
Malik just looks at the river.
I will have to, unfortunately, say talk amongst yourselves as I'm getting an important phone call from my parents.
Okay.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think, philosophically speaking, constitutes a sandwich?
Oh my god, I've had this conversation so many times. I can't do it again, please.
Don't make me come up there!
I cannot tell you how many times I've had this conversation.
Do you think a layered cake could technically be
Stop!
Aren't sandwiches supposed to be, like, savory and not sweet?
What about the sandwiches in the Buzz Lightyear movie? Because it was meat on top of bread and then meat again.
I feel like that's a meat sandwich, though. It's not a sandwich sandwich. It's like an inverted sandwich. The yin to the sandwich is yang.
The fuck?
Well, you know,
I mean,
like
they seem to think that it was like the best thing ever because you got just enough bread instead of too much bread.
That's a fair point, actually. Like an inverted hot dog.
But you're touching the meat.
Yeah, but then you get to lick all the juices off your meat finger.
Swear to God,
Ew.
whoever just put in the chat,
that-
the ocean
hey,
is a
by the
soup.
way.
I'm not.
That meat fingers line was in the movie, by the way.
I mean, I think it depends on how you look at it, because I think it could also be a broth if you think about it on like a large scale.
If the ocean's a soup, it's a very cold soup. That's a gazpacho.
I still think it's a broth, honestly.
What's the difference between a broth and a soup at this point?
Yeah, I think the ocean is a broth.
Well, back to D&D. So, due to the fact that they rolled well, we'll say, yeah, Yoji, you notice some rustling in the bushes. You go to grab your kanabo thinking it might be something, but a deer just runs away. Malik, you are very, very unfamiliar with non-desert based surroundings, so all the noises in the forest just sort of keep you distracted.
Ooh, the river.
What? Wampter.
We didn't have that back home.
Wampter go whoosh.
Dahlia actually hears something. Dahlia hears what sounds like a crashing and a breaking of wood, and then hears a horse. And finally, Scrap. Well, Scrap is doing scrap shit, making bombs.
Fuck, we're gonna get ambushed again.
But we'll have bombs, so that'll be fine.
It was a decent distance away. It was not like in the surrounding 20 feet.
So like somebody probably just went by in the forest on a horse.
And possibly crashed, yes.
And possibly crashed.
And then the sun comes up, and let me just roll a d4 to see who I'm gonna punish. Damn it, I dropped it.
No one.
So, I'll just say Malik and Virhill were sharing a tent. Quackers is just sleeping on your chest. Right?
He didn't shit on me, did he?
No, he's just sleeping there, but he sleeps with his eyes open and they're black and soulless.
Staring straight at Malik's face, like on their chest.
Yes. With a weird
no twitching.
With a weird cartoony duck snore.
The first thing you see in the morning.
the last thing you see when you die.
Sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, your sleep paralysis demon
Yeah.
is Quackers, and by the time the sun comes up, Quackers just casually walks out of the tent and
But
into
there's
the
no
bushes.
other duck. Like no other duck scares me except for that one, and it's my
The thing,
traveling
though,
companion.
that's the thing though. In this world, they're all like that.
Yeah, that's just ducks. That's why they're slaughtered to use for food, not because they taste good, to keep the population down.
Pull the numbers lest they take over us all.
Exactly.
I don't even like eating ducks.
They will too.
Oh god.
Yeah. Just like
It's
as
like
you
a
guys are
glue.
as you guys are leaving the tents, you just look over at Scraps just very carefully measuring out materials as he's putting them into his box.
He's like getting out of bed, like his tent, just yawning. Scrap, did you see anything? How was your watch?
What?
Your watch. You were last watch, right?
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Did you hear the
Oh,
horse?
Did you tell me about the horse?
Did you tell him about the horse?
She would have told him
The
about the horse.
What happened with the horse?
I didn't.
There was a
see
horse?
anything.
Yeah, I heard someone at night. They were like going through the woods. It sounded a bit of a distance, and then I heard a whack and a thud.
All left their horse?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Would
Well,
you,
Should we
Either
check?
way, before we
Somebody-
get started today, somebody should probably feed Maple Syrup because I don't want to deal with that orc when we get back.
Actually, Virgil just sort of let Maple Syrup off their lead, and they are currently devouring a couple squirrels.
Nice.
Nice.
He did say Maple Syrup feeds herself. She takes care of herself.
True. Easiest pet ever. Or mount.
The trick is getting them back onto the lead.
This is true.
Yeah.
Getting her on that lead may be a chore. Now she's experienced freedom.
And we mostly just don't want them to run away and leave us stranded here.
Maple Syrup just sort of sits down. They seem content to just chill until they're forced to move.
Well,
Cool.
Yeah, for those that didn't catch it, Maple Syrup is an axe beak.
She's a large, tall, purple axbeak who's seen her time, and now she's just. taking-
No, I'm just now imagining the people watching who didn't know that, and they're like, "Wait, their horse is eating squirrels."
you should never have explained it.
If we're being fair, horses are omnivores.
Mhm.
That's true. They are
Yeah.
terrifying.
Dahlia's
two of
gonna
them.
go towards the direction where she heard a person smash into a tree.
Yeah,
You
Yoji's
go
also
through?
concerned. I'll go follow Deli.
Okay,
Same.
I'll assume you consume one more fish for the day's meal.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, just no roll for it necessary. You make it good enough.
It's food.
Yeah, it is food. You don't take as much care as you did last time, but it's food because now there's seemingly things going on. Does everyone go with her? Vera Hill and Quackers go with them.
I go with
I
them.
mean, yeah, Syrup doesn't feel like being left alone, so.
Okay, so you trek for about yeah, about 5 hours worth of hiking.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
far away?
Yeah, because you actually come to a road if you can see it.
I mean,
Yep.
I don't know.
We
if
heard that.
You heard it, ish.
It was a faint.
Apparently, Dahlia did, but I didn't know if. Did you say 5 hours of walking?
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's.
I meant 3. What the hell?
3
That's
hours?
still- Okay, 3 hours is still too far. We would have gotten like 10 minutes, and I would have been like, okay, this is too far for us to care about right
Okay,
now.
you don't want to go. You don't want to go.
Well, I just
No,
don't know
no,
how
bring
you
it
heard a guy bump into a fence post from like 3 hours.
Dolly
Yeah,
has
yeah, yeah.
really good hearing.
Who said bump into a fence post? You're the one making the assumptions. He heard a horse cry and a crash.
Okay.
I mean, maybe
So-
3 miles away, but not 3 hours.
3
Yeah.
miles away is still superhuman.
You don't know
that's still,
Dahlia.
like-
Dolly,
I mean,
Half a
and-
mile away is already
Fire
bad enough.
Genasi have superhuman hearing.
I
Dahlia
mean,
will-
if we're in a pretty open, pretty echoey area, you can hear from a really long distance away.
yeah, there's no civilization or anything going on. It's just the sounds of nature and the very loud pain cry of a horse. Yeah, you can hear that.
That being said, though, 3 hours wait, no way. That's not happening.
Okay.
Extreme, yeah.
Like, we wouldn't even hear it from that far away.
Yeah.
Suspension of disbelief. It's D&D.
Okay, we heard an echo of it, and you gathered the general direction of it from that, I guess, with the 17. I don't
Yeah.
know.
We're probably
Yeah.
still walking. in
I
that
think as soon
direction
as
to be-
like Dahlia realized like, oh, this is a lot further than I thought, she would just have been like, well,
Yeah.
we got
We would have
mining.
gotten. We would have literally gotten like 10 minutes and scrub. I'm like, okay, we can't waste time on this.
Yeah, I think Yoji would have been really more worried that someone had like found our camp and tried to run away or something, and just got caught by Dahlia, who smartly
Understood.
didn't run away in the middle of the night.
Understood. The cry officially goes unanswered. No takesies backsies. Now, I believe it is time for another mining day, is it not?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Back in the mines.
I mean, it's either the mining day or we would have spent an entire day walking there and back.
Yeah, well, it's a day to go investigate it, or it's a day to mine. Pick your poison.
let's go mining. We get more money.
Way back in the mines.
Back in the mines we go.
Man, all these child labor laws. Minecraft just proves that children yearn for the mines. Well,
Is it truly?
I'm gonna need the same skill challenge again, kids.
All right. I'm also
Today,
in perception.
today Dahlia's in the background, just kind of cheering them on.
Do
Thank
you
you.
want to give Bardic inspiration?
Yes, she's gonna give Bardic
You-
inspiration to Yoji.
Okay, you picked your one. Okay, same roll, same order, please. Okay.
I guess I'll add Bardic, because I think that goes
Oh,
away
I can.
anyways.
I can disable the roll thing. Thank God.
Okay, so a 21, a 22. Malik?
11.
Hey! Virahel. 23. Hey, that's enough for something to happen.
Oh.
Another good day though.
Well, no, yeah, a good day, but as you're... Actually, who wants to roll the funny D12?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I said disable. Stop it.
Never.
7.
You gain 7 pounds of iron ore. For those who don't know, they are being paid by the pound.
Did we ever get told
What?
how much we were being paid by the pound?
It was on the flyer, and you have access to it in your journal. But you're the streaming account, so not now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm opening up.
But yeah, no, V, if you wouldn't mind reading it for them.
5 silver pieces for every 10 pounds of ore.
By the way,
So,
You're sitting
We're
at a,
currently at 11.
yeah, you're sitting at a funky 11.
Yoji, as she casts Bardic Inspiration, she just holds up a painting of you, like, super muscular, just breaking rocks with a pickaxe.
I'm inspired. I must be as good as she thinks I am, because yesterday I rolled like shit.
She has just a firm face on her that just goes,
Micah, you joke about that, but speaking of the list says death.
So apparently the reason it was making me drag to roll the dice is because I didn't choose automatically roll dice.
So as you go in for a quick, break out of the mines, suddenly when you come back in, you see a large, brown, goopy-looking figure grabbing rocks and dragging them into the back of the cave. And I move everyone to a map.
wait, who sees this?
You all do.
Hey, those are our rocks.
Hey, we need those.
Those are our rocks.
As it scorches up, it hoists a rock over its head and starts marching to the back of the cave. How do you proceed?
Can I tell what it is?
If anyone's proficient in Arcana, they may.
I have no idea. what
nope.
this is.
Nope, no idea.
I rolled a 5 for a total of 10.
Well, that looks that's vaguely magical, and it seems to be performing a task. Anything you want to put together above the game, go ahead.
It looks like
How
a
big is
wall
it?
or something.
How big is it? It's about 10 foot tall.
That's a big boy.
Should we try to
It is a
talk
big
to
boy.
it?
And he's just tall, he's not wide. He's a big torso.
It's a lanky boy.
Yeah, he's a very lanky man, hoisting rock, sort of dissolving it into its goopy
Is
self.
it just taking any rocks, or is it actually
It's taking iron?
Oh.
It is taking the iron rocks.
Does it seem to have noticed us?
It does, but it seems to turn to you. Not just the head, not the body. Goes full, like 90 degrees, and suddenly, out from its torso comes another arm, and just a sign that says "enemy?" ?
Depends. What are you doing? ?
It just holds up the sign again.
Are you
it's kinda
taking?
cute.
Are you taking our
We're
iron?
mining the iron?
It slowly retracts the sign, puts down the rock, and squares up.
Oh man.
Rock fight.
Man,
It put the rock down.
what a dick.
Can we
Well-
not like share the iron? I
It
doubt we're gonna go through all of it in a week.
it begins to stare into space, and like a minute or two later, slow shake of its goopy head.
Well, if you're gonna be that way about it, pulls out a bomb.
Okay,
It's so
drag yourself
cute,
out of the
though.
map. And we're all gonna roll them. Oh, Dahlia, did you have something
Scrap, we're in a cave.
So
Oh.
cover your ears.
to say? Cover your ears, jackass.
That's not what I meant.
Which
Drag yourself in position, and then you're gonna roll the magic I word while I hit this enter key.
Yes. Well, since I am the one streaming this one through mine, people will be able to see my health.
Yes, you will be able to see Dahlia's health bar, but no one else's. That's just for me. No,
didn't-
not. I'm not gonna make him fight 50 scarecrows.
That would be kind of funny.
a lot of scarecrows.
You would die so quick.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, I
Oh,
have no
yeah.
doubt about that.
Everyone is on there. I forgot the cleric. Deer Hill will be over here performing.
she would have
They're
been.
not-
She would have been out of the water.
Yeah, they're not doing great, so they're just gonna be more protective of quackers for this. And we're gonna put this magic thing in descending, and I believe Malik gets to start us off.
Oh hell no. I take out both my rapier and dagger.
Okay. You know you can hold actions just in case, right?
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I'll just hold action for someone.
What's the held action? What's the trigger? You gotta tell me what you want to do and when it triggers.
I'll hold action for Yoji to walk up to it and I guess just fight it. I don't know what. Yeah, sure.
Are you gonna move? Because then you would have to do it from there. Movement is not part of a held action, just a regular action. Telma, can you help me give an example, please?
Yeah, hold on,
Oh.
sorry. I'm trying to think of something right now. I didn't realize I was the first one
You-
up.
Like
You
you
wanna
could
move up.
hold. You could hold an action to shoot at it with something or throw something at it when he gets there. But if you want to attack it, you would want to run up to it and then hold your action until somebody else gets nearby.
I mean, you could move up to here and then wait, and then say hold your action, and then when it hold your action to attack it when it enters your reach, and then use your reaction to use your ready action.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll just.
And then you
Okay,
get
alright,
sneak
yeah,
attack
I
because-
think I have something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go up to here, which is 25 feet, and I'll hold my action and wait for someone to walk up to it and attack it.
Okay, so you're gonna attack when it gets
Yogi.
attacked.
Yes, preferably Yogi.
Okay. Okay, moving on to Virhel's turn. Let's see what spells I know. They are going to. Let's see. They're going to look at that golem, channel all their holy magical energy, and they're going to cast Fairy Fire. As I need to make a dex save for this thing, as it's about to be cloaked in a massive moat of purple light. 18. It holds up its little sign, and the sign gets illuminated instead. Enemy, now in lights.
It's Vegas.
Yeah, it gets a Vegas sign. Moving to its turn. Wow, this is mediocre combat music. Epic battle music, my bad. So Mud Golem, seeing an enemy, is going to walk over and perform one of its attacks. It reaches up a large, drippy hand to bring down on Malik. 12?
No, it doesn't hit.
Well, luckily it has a second hand.
I think it does trigger your reaction, though, right?
It was whenever someone attacks it.
Yeah.
So no. And then it's gonna fall through with an uppercut with an 18.
Hit.
As it crashes into your body, you take 5 bludgeoning damage, feeling all the force of that mud.
Wow, that's half my HP, guys. I love being a level 1 rogue.
Don't say numbers.
Sorry.
As it is now the end of its turn, and it begins to be Yoji's turn. You see this mud golem smacking out your new friend, resisting your other friend's magic.
I remember that time we went fishing together, and it empowers me. I'm going to rage charge
that
this
one
thing.
time.
And then I will
Shown
act
in
with
anime.
will trigger. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They're anime as fuck.
Road, Yoji does his attack, then Malik's reaction will trigger.
Yep. So for here, that's a 23 to hit.
A 23 will hit.
All right. And then that'll be
11.
11 points of
So
damage.
you bring back your Kanabo into its form. Its mud seems to absorb the shock a little bit better than you thought, cutting that in half. So we're gonna say 5 damage.
Plus 2
Alright.
for rage.
Yeah, 11. Cut it in half, round down.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yep.
Yep. And that'll be my bonus action and my regular action. So Malik, you get your attack still because I attacked it. So.
Okay.
And
Roar.
you'll get sneak attack if you hit because I'm within 5 feet. So.
Yep. The battle cry of your large friend smacking it gives you an opening. Let's see how well you take it.
Probably
Fishing
not that
buddy
well.
gets your back.
Ooh.
11.
11 is good enough.
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's a big chunky creature with no armor.
That's true.
Why are you attacking
What?
twice?
So, yeah,
I keep
there.
doing it.
Okay, 11 piercing damage, roll your sneak attack too.
Uh,
Okay, that is 16 damage as you thrust through trying to find a weak spot, dealing 8 whole damage to this thing. You go straight through its chest, leaving a large gaping muddy hole.
that is disgusting. That is actually disgusting. It was
Yoji's
so
your turn.
cute at the beginning.
Yoji's your turn done.
Yes, that'll be it for my turn. I'll end it there.
Dahlia.
Dalla's gonna go a 1, a 2, pull out the short bow, and she is going to take a shot at it.
Okay, please do so.
Yep. 10.
As you knock back your arrow, it is distracted by your friends. You hit, letting it sail in,
6 piercing.
grazing against the muddied hole. Still, it does not seem to hit as well as you'd like it to be, but it is slowly chipping away at its muddy mass.
Alright. And with that, she's gonna call over to Scrap and be like, alright, so if you're gonna blow it up, at least hit it. And she's gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Holds up a picture of the explosion.
She pulls up an entire Venn diagram of like the angle you must throw it at and just nods at you.
Paid for bards.
With a big letter boom on it.
Yeah.
So, is that your turn?
Yep.
Cool.
Bro, this
What?
music really has my heart pumping.
I'm changing this. This is stupid. Epic fantasy battle bullshit.
Epic battle fantasy music if you're fighting your grandmother.
There you go.
Right.
Honestly, this is nice.
Yep.
It's a boss music.
People in the chat tell me if I need to turn that up if needed.
But Scrap, you see all your friends engage with a large mass of mud. What do?
Well, he really wants to dry out the mud to see what happens. But also people are near the thing, so he just sort of sighs, and he takes the bomb he was about to throw, pours some of it out into a pouch. You know, if I was as crazy as everyone says that I am, I would just throw this and damn the consequences. But I actually kind of like you guys, and he's gonna chuck it at it.
Okay, roll to hit as you let loose your alchemical bomb.
Plus, well, if it would load. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add a d6 to that.
Yeah. If it'll load. It was jam rolled. So, unfortunately, this bomb, as you went under the waterfall, got a little bit of extra unnecessary in it. As the bomb just lodges itself into its muddy form, and the porcelain cracks, adding to its form, not healing it.
Well, I tried, and he's gonna move over behind this rock and behind Dolly.
She looks
Okay.
at you as you go by, just pointing to the Venn diagram with a like, what the fuck?
What do you want? I hit and it just didn't go off.
It's now Malik's turn again.
Same shit.
Same shit?
Attack it.
Stibbity stabbity.
Oh god. 16.
A 16 is good enough to hit.
I know, it's on the natural 20.
Yeah, no, it's the 5. I get you. 5 plus
Yeah,
sneak attack. Yogi's right there.
Yep.
You do not have to GM roll sneak attack, by the way.
I think it's because we still
Yeah,
had
I
GM
get
enabled
one.
from when we were rolling some stuff before the game.
As you swing it back, trying to just... I'm not going to finish that sentence, that almost got dirty. Trying to find the core of this golem, as given your life of means, you know what a golem is. May not have owned one, but you probably have been told what they are. You try to go in for it. You're still fishing around, just causing some pinholes as the damper mud starts to leak out like a balloon.
That is actually gross. I will definitely take a shower after this.
And
Have you ever just untied a water balloon?
yeah, ever poked holes in a water balloon? Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Don't you get a bonus action attack? I thought you were.
They can. The light.
Right,
Yeah. The
So-
dagger's a light weapon.
yeah.
So you
can add a
still-
bonus action attack with dagger, I think, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if we can do it right. I can do it right now.
you
No,
can.
you can. You just don't get your modifier to the damage.
Yeah, it's what's called an offhand attack. As long as you have a light weapon in the other hand, you can do it. You just don't add your modifier to damage. So if you'd
Okay.
like to stab it,
So you,
Yeah.
you would just deal with the D4, but you know that's an extra attack.
Yeah, I'll do that actually. Yeah. And
nat one.
nope.
Thankfully, for your sake, I was persuaded out of critical failure tables. As you go to thrust it with your backup dagger, your hand gets sort of in the mud.
Oh.
It's damp, it's cold, it's moist.
Oh. Yep.
Use that last word to describe it.
Yep. That sounds.
I
that
had
sounds about
to.
right.
As we move on to our best friend Virahill's turn, as Virahill holds up quackers along with their holy symbol and begins to mutter, "Die." And suddenly everyone hears a quack. The hell? Sorry, they use the character mancer. This is weird. I don't know how this works with the character mancer. I don't like it. As Toll the Dead,
So,
no, Thomas, just one hand. At least
But,
that's not
for the spell, you need to click the spell itself, not the word bubble.
I did. But it said it gave me a cantrip and said cast at what level, and I don't like that.
That
I think that's
You're
where
right,
like
it's
it's
not
not
supposed to do
like
that.
fifth level or what's
It's not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
But
for a cantrip, it's not supposed to do that.
yeah, no. For a wisdom saving throw from the mud golem, as a loud quack rings out through the cave. It has advantage due to
Oh.
this funny thing,
Oh,
and therefore passes. So the quack just begins to echo through everyone's ears, but due to its lack of ears, it just sort of sits there. But Virahil will move. Let me just measure something out. Just to make sure they're in range of things, Virahil's gonna get here. And that'll be her turn. Mud turn! He is enemy. It's smash enemy. Well, that's a 9 to not hit Malik.
I'm inside of it.
Yeah, it goes to sweep over your head, but due to its lankiness, it forgets you're short. It's gonna try again with a follow through.
Man.
Worse!
Worse.
I like how
Yeah,
hitting me
it's
even
not
though I'm
used to
inside
having a
of it.
hand inside of it for so long, so it's just sort of a bit uncoordinated right now. What?
Can I use my other free hand to like throw the middle finger at it?
Yeah, you can do that. Let me see if it's smart enough to know what that means.
Holds up another sign.
Yes, it is. It holds up another sign. Ow.
Emotional damage.
It's
Damage.
as this monster just swinging wildly at your fishing buddy Yoji. How do you handle this situation?
Going wildly right back at it, but I'm gonna do it better.
No, Micah. If Quackers was in this combat, it could die.
He doesn't
Yeah,
need to do it better.
Man, I really wish I had gears.
As you swing again. Go for the fences, buddy.
14. Ooh,
16.
damn.
Cut in half to that. 8.
Big meaty thwack, as meaty as I can. You ain't hurt
Yeah.
enough, buddy.
Yeah, that's almost max damage.
Wow.
One off. It was one off. As you bring up an overhead against this thing, you slam into the core of its form, caving its head in, but its head back up. It's lost a little bit of the length through all the mud flying across the room. Dahlia?
Dahlia.
Wait, sorry, Yoji, did you want to move?
No, I'll stay right here.
Okie dokie.
I'll be as annoying as possible to this golem, so that way it try to like get its attention away from Malik.
Alright.
Okay.
Dahlia puts out her hands as flames start curdling around it, and she is going to throw Produce Flame at it.
Okay, roll up with disadvantage, please. Oh no, sorry, that's just saves. That's just saves. Might be.
Okay.
Yeah, roll produce lame.
21.
Okay, roll damage.
2 fire damage.
Well, you basically grab some of your inner fire, you throw it at this golem, and the mud starts to harden and bake.
Alright.
Is that Dahlia's turn?
She's gonna move here. Can I move one more? Or is that rock in the way?
That rock is in the way. If something is on the map, it is physically there. Nothing is just decoration.
Okay. And that is her turn.
Okay, it's gonna be the Scrap's turn.
He'll move up a little bit. He just sort of sighs it. He pulls out another bomb, makes sure this one's dry.
Combat music, my family.
And then he's gonna pour out a little bit more of the material into a little pouch. Oh, come on, guys! You're just making it way less fun for me. And he's gonna throw a bomb at it again.
He's gonna hit all of us.
That's a 19. No, that's the thing. He's specifically pouring some out so it doesn't explode all of you.
Yeah, I think it lowers the damage, but he gets to make a single target.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
It doesn't lower the damage. It specifically makes it single target, but it means that I can't like hit multiple people with it.
Yeah, as you throw your bomb, you make sure this is not the bomb that got wet. You lodge it into the core, and it explodes in a torrent of fire. Roll me damage, please. Woo!
7 fire damage.
It's a lot of fire damage. As outbursts all over Yoji and Malik, a splattering of mud as it weakly begins to reform its torso.
Did it harden the mud at all?
It takes the inside, yeah, so it's there's still a hole now that's not going to come back up again.
That's interesting.
Can I free my hand?
Oh yeah, your hand's free. You're not grappled or nothing.
Okay.
Would Scrap like to do anything else?
I mean, there's not much else he can do from here. What is this stuff?
That's a rock.
But there's stuff on it.
Oh, that's moss.
Huh.
Are you gonna go sort it?
Why? How?
I just wanted, well, I don't know, maybe it was something I could use, but I don't think I can use moss for anything, so he's gonna move back behind the rock.
Okay, that is Scrap's turn. Malik, there's been a large explosion. Your face is caked in with mud. How do what?
How to... I hit.
Okay, you thrust forward with Stona again. Let's have you roll for that. With a
24.
+2 to 26. That will hit, I hope.
Yes, hopefully.
Okay, change that for it one more time.
No, it's too high.
This is not 3.5 sneak attack, please.
You should be
Oh,
able to.
right.
You should be able to enable sneak attack, so it just rolls it.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
I was looking at it, it's really complicated, so I'm not doing it right now.
Okay, after that, big swing for the fences. You stab into to its core, breaking off some of the hardened mud onto the ground. It is slowly losing form. Is that all?
Can I hit it again with the dagger?
Yeah, you can offhand.
Okay. 11. Hit.
11, actually 13 will hit.
13, yeah.
Okay.
2 damage.
You're still chipping away at its clay innards. It is looking pretty down awful.
God.
It's now Virhil's turn. As she holds up Quackers again, she's gonna try it for a second time.
This golem's gonna die with a duck being the last thing it sees.
Yeah, it just does that.
It's just a reverse reverb whack.
Quack. As it's going to roll a wisdom save with advantage. Well, that worked. Yeah, the infernal quacking seems to not be bothering this golem, as in the sign of the duck, it does not hold out the enemy sign.
He's too stupid. He
Not too stupid,
he cannot grasp the concept of his own mortality.
What is duck?
He sees no virtue in fearing the duck. He does see virtue with the person trying to carve its insides out. Smack attack on Malik. 7.
God said no.
Can I use my reaction?
To do what?
To do where's the maneuver sheet that I just had 5 seconds ago?
I'll give you a little bit.
It's the rapier, dagger.
Main gauche?
I mean, is that even gonna hit you?
Yeah, there's a 7 hit.
Oh, I saw 17. I panicked. Nope. Ignore. I take back like 3 seconds of what I said, please.
Yeah, just for
Fair.
that, it's gonna hit you again, though.
Sad. Sag.
12.
No, doesn't hit.
Okay, it's really just trying to hammer on this rogue. Let's see. I guess it's Yoji's turn. Doesn't have any funny things where it explodes.
Well, maybe we can try to explode it. What if I hit it hard enough again? Come on, I've been rolling like nearly 20s this whole time. Give me something. Come on.
Don't jinx yourself.
Jinx
You can do it.
immediately.
Hey,
21.
Successful hit.
take it down.
Attack, so.
You defend your fishing buddy. 15 over. That's 7. As you bring down your kanabo, you smack off the arm that keeps trying to swing at Malik. Maybe that'll discourage it.
I hope so.
Is that all you'd like to do?
That is about all I can do.
Well, yeah, this person really seems to not like Malik, and Yoji seems to not like this person.
I have never used this thing before, she says as she draws her sword.
Ah!
Well, see if Dad's lessons paid off. She's gonna attack with it two-handed.
Okay, that means your spell focus is away, but yeah, 22 will work. 24 will work.
2 damage. Ah!
so close to what you needed. As you slice off the other arm, it just starts to writhe. It's still up and alive.
Scrap. She calls over. I wasn't real quick. I wasn't done. She goes,
"Oh, sorry.
Scrap. I know you can do this, buddy." She uses bardic inspiration.
Just holds up the chart.
It just points to the chart again.
The lid.
Chart, stick to the chart.
You know what? Just for that, I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. And he's gonna pull out his light crossbow, and he's gonna take aim at whatever he thinks is powering this thing and fire using the patient shot from the weapon movers.
Okay, roll advantage for me, please.
Nat 20.
Okay, yeah, don't even bother.
No, bother,
Nice
do it.
shit.
I want to see.
Yeah, go ahead, bother.
Not bad.
Toma, how do?
Like I said, he basically just like, what am I one trick pony to you? And then he pulls out the crossbow and aims for what he believes to be the core of this thing. And as he fires the bolt, it goes through its chest, and then I guess whatever would be holding this thing together comes out the other side attached to the bolt and flops onto the ground.
Yeah, a purple crystalline core comes out to the other side, shatters into dust against the wall.
Huh.
And it dies. With that, we are going to take a 10-minute break. Here, I will actually post a picture into our Discord server of what the mud golem looks like up close. Because now that everyone's back, all you are left with is a big old stain on the floor, a loud echoing quack, and Scraps down 3 bombs.
2 bombs.
2 hits, 1 failure.
Yeah.
Failed bombs are still consumed.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's 2 bombs, because the third hit was a crossbow.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, if you look in Discord, that's what the mud golem looks like.
He's friend-shaped.
Them some soulless eyes.
Candalia
What are you
retrieved her...
doing in my swamp?
Hey, hold on, if it's the swamp, what are you doing in my me?
Candalia retrieved her arrow.
Let me flip a coin, see if it got broken. Odds or evens, kiddo?
For a coin?
I'm using a d6.
Which side
Even.
did the D2 roll on?
Sorry, kiddo, that's a 5.
Can I get my
Alright.
crossbow bolt back?
Same question.
Even.
That's a 2.
Nice.
So you pick up your crossbow bolt. It's covered in a weird purple dust.
Well.
Can I tell what that dust is made of?
Open Arcana check to anyone proficient.
Starts tasting it.
Salty.
Tastes like magic.
That's a 9.
You still have the Bardic Inspiration die.
I do. 12.
Okay, and Vera Hale's proficient, so she's gonna give it a shot. Nope. That one.
Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween. Let me just think about this. So you know that citizenship rune you have on you, right?
Yeah.
It also feels like it touches something similar.
Huh.
Yep. You can't detect that this would have any use, but it's a pretty purple glitter.
He would like to gather some of it into a pouch.
Okay, I can say you get a vial of it.
So, does anyone know what that thing was?
Some kind of golem.
Huh.
Yoji, you don't know what a golem is.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Is there
Dahlia
like,
neither.
Kadali is
do
like.
we see any bits of iron left inside of this remains?
Yeah, you see some rocks. It'll be part of the total. You already rolled them D4.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Dahlia?
Can Dahlia like see if there's any clay in it, or if it's just mud?
we
It's
made
just
some
mud.
clay.
Oh.
Maybe some traces of it. It's just mud. If you heat up mud, it does harden.
All right. She will then just go to everyone in the party and just prestidigitation everyone until the mud flies off of us.
Yeah, just.
So, looks at Yoti. Basically, that thing, he points at the pile of mud, was made by somebody to gather iron, which means somebody knows about this place.
By the way, there's still that. Now there's that sign that says enemy floating on top of the mud. What was that?
I take it.
Okay, you now have a crudely drawn sign that says enemy question mark.
So, what kind of person can make this sort of thing?
Well, usually some kind of wizard or. Well, I guess an alchemist could do it too if they had the right materials. And he just sort of rubs his chin. Not really my. No, it's not really my area of expertise. I focus more on chemical reactions and making stuff not exist anymore.
Bomb golem.
Bombs. Right. So maybe we should. Well, it's been like the full day of work, right?
Yeah, this would have happened during lunch, and then you would have gone back in to finish up for the day.
All right. Maybe we shouldn't go and investigate and see if we can find out if there's any more of these things. They might make our jobs harder if we keep going and just ignore them.
It also means that if it's gathering iron, there could be a stockpile of iron that's already gathered somewhere.
It's got a point.
That's true.
I mean, is anyone here good at tracking? Maybe it's left a trail. I mean, it's made of mud. I would suppose it leaves some kind of trail.
Hey, Yoji.
Hi, it's me.
Yoji and
Brick Guy.
Scrap both get to make perception/nature checks.
Okay. So just one or the other, basically.
Pick your poison.
Okay.
You say I could?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cobalt.
17.
9. We're gonna ignore the other one.
Yoji, you can tell it's coming from much deeper in, but you just heard a lot of rocks fall.
I'm assuming everyone would hear that. That like would
Everyone
echo.
hear it, but you know what it was. Like, you know it's rock. You know it's like the cave ceiling and from deeper in.
I think I just heard a cave-in. That's what it sounded like.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care how much I'm getting paid for this. I'm not being caved in here with you people.
I can't be sure, but what if someone knows we're here and they didn't want us to figure out who was mining here, so they ran away?
Yeah. Hey, Malik.
Yep.
Spider goes across your foot in a very rushed manner into a crack in the wall.
Oh. Wait, one? One single one?
One large one. Body about the size of your cell phone.
And okay.
I mean, how familiar is Malik with spiders?
You all saw it, but it went over his foot.
In a desert? Oh.
He's got a point. You'd be more familiar with scorpions.
Spiders, scorpions, what's the difference? Anyway.
They are both arachnids.
Yeah, they're both arachnids. One just has a pokey butt. But how you guys react to that is up to you.
I mean, that's pretty normal. I mean, probably not the spider, but seeing big insects is probably normal for me.
Both me, as a player, and Dahlia is gonna chuck a produce flame at it.
It's already in. You chuck a produce flame at the crack in the wall. It jumped in, leaving a scorch mark on the stone.
Just sort of like dodges to the side a little. Oh, what are you doing?
As a player, I get to throw my skate.
And now there's
I
spiders.
mean, okay.
If we're done with
If
mining
we're gonna,
for the day,
should we continue mining, or would you guys rather explore deeper? Because if we're gonna explore deeper, I'm gonna need to take like a small break to gather myself up before
Well,
we go deeper.
I mean, we worked all
Sounds like
day.
a
Might
cave
as well
recruiter.
just go and rest. We could try in the
Well,
morning.
If what we heard really was a cave-in, there might not be much deeper we can go right now anyway.
We could take a break for today then, and come back in tomorrow and clean out what's left, and then that might be that.
All right.
Unless
Sounds
we
good to me.
can think of some way to
Does
solve
Yoshi
it.
know roughly how far away the collapse was?
He knows it's much deeper in. Like seemingly, given the echo, where it caved in would have been somewhere like, oh, that's where the cave expanded from a tunnel.
I mean, I suppose it's worth investigating at least tomorrow. We may as well take a look around and see if we can find anything else.
I guess we
Take a break for now.
gather whatever we got and then go head in for the night.
We've made good progress today. I think it'll be fine. You clearly look like you need a rest and deserve it, so.
Damn, you look like you get your shit rocked.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about? What are you talking about? I feel fine.
I'll cook up that last fish.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're gonna go back to the camp then, right? So,
Okay.
I guess
You
I'll take
return.
the guy.
Now, I will say, if you want to explore the cave, that is a day you cannot mine.
Okay.
Sure.
See, it's a day we cannot mine, but we may find a rock slide, a bunch of stockpiled iron. So
You also may find a rock.
We also could find
That is
a
always
wizard.
a possibility.
You could
Terrifying.
find love.
No.
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 We're all like, nah.
Yoji seemed down to clown.
Oh, that's a Yoji problem.
You never know. Maybe the real iron was love.
Dahlia
money.
starts walking back towards camp.
The real treasure here was the friends we made along the way.
Everyone exits out the cave. We
The
should go
real
inside.
treasure was the friends we made along the way, and this giant chest of gold.
Yoji's just left behind alone in the
All
cave
of
after
this
he
iron
says
that
it.
I'm hauling.
Yeah,
I mean-
you have Yoji to carry the iron.
Scrap would help with
Friendship
what he
It's
could.
a heavy burden.
Scrap would help with what he could, but he is kobold, so.
Yes, indeed. Scrap is, in fact, a kobold.
Just
Yoji is
help
left
carry the
to sit
tools.
with his optimism and his sentiment.
I'll just help carry the tools so that he wouldn't have to carry everything.
Meanwhile, the jaded family just leaves. It's just Yoji and Quackers for a little bit.
Everyone over here with like tragic family backstories, then there's Yoji just bonding with the duck. Sure.
With the duck question mark.
The duck possibly has the worst tragedy out of all of us. Let's be honest here.
What are you
Well,
talking about?
It
Mine
was there at the
clearly
start
a
of
loving
creation.
family and home life.
It had to watch all you people come into existence, and it hated it.
We are its tragedy.
It objected to every step. Ew, Toma.
What the fuck?
For context, he put something in our shitposting channel of Skyrim mod replaces dragons with the state of Ohio.
Honestly, way more terrifying.
So I just said, ew. Okay, you returned to camp. Looks like someone's been here. Or something. There are hoof tracks.
Is maple syrup still here?
Maple syrup is just, it's like an old hound dog on a porch.
Is our iron still here?
Oh no, your iron's still there, but it looks like some of your food's been rustled through, and there are hoof tracks on the ground.
Can I tell what type of hoof left the tracks?
Anyone who has nature or survival can try.
Alright. Dahlia's
Gotta
gonna
work
roll
one of these
nature.
times.
It's gonna work one of these times.
Dahlia knows exactly what horse left this track.
Dahlia, in their mind's eye, just hears oink.
Oink?
Oink.
It was pig.
It was pig. Can we tell how many?
They're kind of scrambled all over. You can't get a finite number.
So
we were warned of wild hogs in the area.
yeah, she'll relay this as probably was just some wild hogs who came and ate their stuff while they were gone.
And
Still...
because you got in that 20, I'm gonna give you something special here. There's a couple sets of big hoof prints. Like Yoji's fist big.
Oh.
Man, these things are huge.
Maybe they're still in the area.
Only one type of footprints is very large. The rest are all normal size.
Yoji, if you killed
wouldn't
this...
have to worry about food for a while.
Exactly.
We go hunting?
Oh yeah, you also notice some of your charcoal's missing.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It eats charcoal?
It consumes the flames of the dead.
Maybe...
No, that's Dark Souls. Never mind.
Maybe it's a wizard pig that need... No, that's dumb. Let's go kill it.
The wizard pig.
A wizard pig, how horrifying.
It's just a pig with that Mickey Mouse apprentice hat.
Have you guys ever heard the tale of Ganjidorf?
Yes, Ganondorf the Pink. Great, bro. Now that's a thing. You now have to live with creating that.
She heard it as a small child. She doesn't remember the story pretty much at all, so she makes up half of it.
Now I don't want to kill it. No, you can't make it cute, DM.
That's not it. That's just a wizard pig.
Yeah,
We can
apparently
totally kill it.
very evil thing. We should kill it.
Oh, is this an Adventure Time thing?
Hmm?
Remember the piglets from Adventure Time? They were evil.
I've never seen Adventure Time.
I forgot.
It's a bunch of piglets in costumes, but they were evil.
I was just making a Legend of Zelda reference, but alright.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of references out tonight.
So, if you'd like to follow them now, you'd be working through the night, and that is an exhaustion point.
I could try.
Y'all want to risk it as a group. One level of exhaustion won't kill you.
No, but it will make the mining much harder.
Unless we just take a day off to,
Yeah, unless you took a rest day.
Yeah.
I forget, what does the first level of exhaustion do?
A disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we want to go explore the cave anyways.
Well, it's not going from the cave, it's going into the woods.
I know, I meant tomorrow.
Yeah, if you wanted to, just, again, someone keep track of how many days you've been out here. That's gonna be for you guys.
I mean, if we're gonna have to do it all night, I might as well just stay back at camp to rest up then.
Today was the second day.
Today was the second day. As a DMV, I'm gonna say allowed but not recommended.
Never mind.
I think we just put it to a vote on what do we want to do, like out of character. What do we want to?
Yeah.
Do we want to back down the boards because they did eat some of our food, a good amount of it, I think.
Do we have any food left?
You have half a fish.
Do we have any herbs left or anything?
Those are picked. Those you haven't been storing. Scraps just sort of been grabbing them as dinner time happens.
I mean, if you guys want to just wait 30 minutes, I could do something for your wounds.
I mean, if we're just gonna wait 30 minutes, I might as well just,
Yeah, wait, what do you have that works for half an hour?
Half an hour? Oh wait, no, a short rest is an hour, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, short rest.
Short rest
if we
is
wait
an hour. That
for-
does not sound right.
It's like when you get an hour lunch break, because that happens.
Yeah. It's an hour-long lunch break, and it heals you from your broken arm.
I could at least make a couple rations during a short rest if we want to do that, but might also make it harder to track them down because they'll have gotten further away from us.
I mean, if we're gonna do this all night. I just don't want to get like jumped by a boar and then, go unconscious
And eaten.
from a boar.
And there's that goblin troop out there.
Yeah, I mean, we could short rest real quick just so Malik could spend a hit die and then take a long rest, regain the hit die, and then that way you're fine in the night in case we get ambushed.
I'm fine doing a short rest and then spending my hit dice.
Yeah, short rest then a long rest just to be safe during the night.
Yeah, anyone who wants to can. You're gonna do a short rest. Roll your hit die.
We still have some meat left, so I'll make a couple of rations with.
All right, click your ability, please.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. As long as I have 3 pounds of meat per ration, I can do that during a short rest.
I'll say you have 20 pounds.
Yeah. So I'll take
Okay.
6 of those pounds to turn them into 2 rations.
Is this correct?
Yeah, it's just you click the word hit die. Yeah, so you heal for 9.
Okay. For some reason, it didn't look. I didn't know this would add +2. I thought it was just roll.
Yeah, no,
it's your hit die plus your con.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm back to normal then.
It sounds like
1 hour later, you guys just look. I'm completely fine.
Since it takes an hour, is Scrap making bombs?
I don't think he would bother since he's gonna just have to do them in the morning anyway.
Okay. Figured if you have the hour.
No, instead he's basically basically he's got some notes out and he's trying to figure out sort of like where that golem could have come from. Obviously it was made from the mud in the surrounding area, but someone had to have been here. And just basically just trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
So Dahlia in that hour is going to take out her painter supplies and paint on one of her papers a picture of the golem, and it's just kind of munching on iron ore.
Okay, roll painter's tools check. Let's see how good it is.
Using
charisma. Actually, no. Let's say int because you're recalling. Wait, are you going for expression or detail? Let me ask that.
I wouldn't think it's like super detailed. It's probably more
Charisma if you're going for the general shape. If you're trying to get an exact diagram, that'd be intelligent.
She does a caricature of the golem nomming on some iron like a hamburger.
On the surfboard.
Yeah, we're doing that with charisma.
Okay.
Ow.
On 9, you get its general shape down, and the iron looks like a big brown blob eating a big black blob.
Takes it over to the scrap. Does this look right to you, or no?
He sort of blinks and he's just like, why are you drawing rocks doing that? That's weird. I don't need to see that.
What, eating? She looks at you very confused.
He tilts his head a little bit. If you say so.
She just crumbles it up and throws it away.
Richard the Tabaxi. I told him.
He's not here, AJ.
Man's got a pocket dimension. You don't know where he is. But if that is the short rest and you'd like to track boars, impromptu skill challenge, nature and survival are on the table. How else could you track something, I wonder?
Can Dahlia go here, Bori, with persuasion?
You can animal handle. You can 100% animal handle this thing.
So Scrap's just gonna sit by the fire and he's gonna toss some of the scrap food that we had onto the fire and he just starts fanning it a bit with his book in the vague direction of where the boars went.
What are you trying to roll? Because if you don't, I have a suggestion.
I don't have any clue.
I'll let that be alchemist tools.
Okay.
Are you setting a
Intelligence
trap
again?
for it?
Intelligence. What was that, V?
Intimidation,
we
threaten
setting a
the tracks to
trap, or
tell
are
you its
we-
secrets.
Well, it sounds like you guys are trying to track them or find them.
Or lure them.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Scrap's
try
just
to
trying to get
lure
them to come to
them
us.
Yeah.
Back, can I try to set up some rope traps or something around here? I feel like Yoji would know that. And maybe the actual trap I have.
Yeah, if you just have the hunting trap, go ahead and make not a survival another 20.
I got
That's
Yeah,
a
you're-
nat 20.
All
Okay,
on the board,
okay,
come
double
back.
success, failure. Dahlia and V.
Could Dahlia do a persuasion check with some pig calls?
That thing will handle.
I'm just gonna scale the trees and just look like
Bro,
look
no
down
one's
the
rolled.
track.
Okay, yeah, perception, and no one's rolled knowledge nature.
It's not hard. 19.
Okay, success. Dahlia.
She'll roll a nature check.
Okay. You were so good at identifying that pigs were here. You got this.
Kinda.
Exactly.
It's so sad.
Okay, let me just set something up real quick. Cause damn, do you attract boars?
We look out to the distance across the hill. We just see a shadow. Oh, I think we found it. Suddenly, multiple shadows start appearing.
Oh, I think we found us.
No.
Oh look, 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Hey guys, I found it. Oh no, they found us.
No.
In the trees.
I'm I'm literally just in the trees, just like looking at the board and attacking you guys. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, you're 30 foot up.
30 foot. Holy shit!
Oh,
You found a
Not 30
tree.
foot, sorry. No, you found that's the tree. Yeah, you're about 10 foot off the ground. Don't worry, just setting some things up. Don't you worry none.
You were so scared of the boars, you climbed to the tippy top.
I ain't
became
getting
one with
messed
the
up
tree.
again.
that was the smart option.
It really was.
I am the Lorax. I now speak for the trees and my dead friends because they all got mauled by pigs.
Pretty soon speaking thieves can't.
Yes, please continue to vamp while I try to set this up.
We're buying you time, man. We're trying.
Yeah, buy me time. This is I did not expect this.
How could I expect the pigs?
No, I expected the pigs, but I didn't expect draw the pigs to us.
Scrap's lazy.
Yes,
Don't
we're
wanna
doing
run
this.
through the fucking mountains.
Yeah, he wasn't. If you guys had started to like walk off into the darkness, he would have been like, "No, fuck that," and gone into a tent.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
we're
went
doing
from-
Yeah,
this.
Dahlia wasn't really like wanting to go find the pigs because then we'd have to walk all the way back with them. This makes it
Yes,
so much
Lord.
easier.
Honestly, wandering out in a night would probably be bad for like half of us.
I think it would just be bad for Yoji.
Yeah, he's the only one without dark vision.
Yeah.
Imagine not having dark vision.
Every
Look,
group needs to have one.
Look.
Yeah,
Imagine not having a +1 to every stat, okay?
that's fair.
Hey,
Imagine having.
I've got a -1 to a bunch of my stats. Actually,
Imagine-
no, three of my stats.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Well,
You bring
when I say stats, I mean skills.
here, piggy.
Oh boy.
Put yourselves in the center, except for Malik. Put yourself in a tree.
Put myself in a tree.
Put yourself in a tree.
Tree.
Mirror Hill and
Directions
Quackers.
did the tracks come from?
Like I said, they were pretty all around. There's no way to tell direction.
Okay.
Some of them look angy.
Yeah, the angry ones are the ones that look like they ate that look like what they ate charcoal.
Multiple start showing up. I look over to Scrap. You think we kind of fucked up on this one?
Yep, that's me.
Bet you wondering how I got here.
That'll be me. I think fall out of a tree.
He looks over at you and shrugs.
So the way it's gonna work is the Anki boars are all gonna go on the same turn, and the regular boars are all gonna go on the same turn. First I roll this. Spin around, stop. Double take 3 times.
The one time I roll good on initiative, I don't know.
We're gonna fucking die to the angry boys.
By the way, the name's on the initiative tracker. Yeah, I forgot to fix that. So don't bother. At least regular boars are doing good. So, Angibor. First thing it's gonna do, we're gonna go purple first. And it's gonna charge Virahel. Which, is it moving 20 feet in a straight line? Yeah, it is! Uh-oh. So it's gonna charge
Oh, worse
here.
than a golem.
20. For Virahel's gonna take 4 fire damage.
What?
Yep, and it's gonna have to make a strength save. Oopsie daisy.
These are boars from hell.
And she's prone.
Huh.
Well, she's dead.
Oh no.
Red one.
It's Pathfinder wolves all over again.
Oh god, it's gonna 20 feet direction into Yoji.
Oh god.
Wait, hold on, it was here. So let me see if I have.
to go around the tree.
I do have a straight line.
It
We'd have
jumps.
to go through tree thing or bush thing. I don't know if that matters.
That'll it has enough movement to get to you.
Yeah.
So-
I was hoping obstacles would prevent it from being able to charge, so it'd have to like go around. But...
As it 16?
Yep, I think that is. Yeah.
3 fire and strength save for me, please.
Alright, hopefully. 23
You are
seconds.
on your feet as you
I'd be
catch
scared
this,
if you didn't.
as you catch this thing by the tusks. The fire damage is from it burning your hand.
Ouch.
How about Yoji take the turn?
Well, yeah, we'll rage for this one.
Mikey, you can't intimidate everything.
I feel like I'm gonna need it. I feel like I'm gonna need the rage.
Clearly, we're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
You weren't there for the last time Dahlia tried to intimidate something.
Alright, well, let's hope
Give
that,
me your
let's hope
iron.
that-
We have a face off against the freaking boars.
Okay, well, in this case, I'm gonna move down to here on the edge of the fire pit, and I'm gonna whack at this thing, and I'm gonna weapon maneuver it with the hurling impact.
Please
So if I
copy
hit,
paste that into the chat.
Yep, copy. Paste.
Okay, medium or smaller. If it hits, it does normal damage, and they're pushed. Okay, go for it.
And I'm gonna hope this does something, because this is my one way I can maybe have crowd control. 11 to hit.
Is it? No.
F.
Wait, doesn't rage add to your to hit or just the damage?
No, it just
Damage.
adds the damage with.
Okay. As you begin to swing up, you're caught by the burns on your hands from its tusks.
Alright. Yep, miss. That's it for me.
Okay, Malik. Suddenly, you're about a couple feet up, and there's boars now. Have fun.
Have fun with that.
It's fine. I take out my short bow, and then I'll shoot at this guy.
Okay, you do get sneak attack if you hit. Keep that in mind.
Yes. No, 9.
Wait, let me see. Does Bo have?
So, I mean, wouldn't it be an advantage because it's not aware of you?
Yeah, it doesn't know you're there. So it is advantage. Good call,
22.
Toma. Yeah, so
22.
22 will hit.
Would that give me sneak attack though if I'm using a bow? Oh yeah, wait,
Yes.
no, it probably does.
Any ranged weapon or finesse weapon.
Okay. 7.
7 plus sneak attack.
Give me a second. The sneak attack is
11. Holy
11.
damn it. As you peek out of the trees, letting loose an arrow into the side of its skull. This was working way better than it did against the golem.
yeah, and I'll I'll try to hide myself back in the trees.
You have cunning action already?
No, I'll just...
Then hiding... Yeah, unless specified, hiding's an action.
Okay, never mind. I'll just stay in the tree then.
Okay. Dahlia, you see an arrow smash into the boar next to you. But there's another one attacking your healer and quackers.
I'll look at this one, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, click it, please. Okay, and we get a wisdom saving throw from the pig. And it rolls a double 18 as it is too angry and seemingly something is... The game is possessed with a vengeance.
Alright. I think it takes half as much. So
half damage, so yeah.
3d6 halved.
Please roll me.
Oh god. That's 3 6.
We are never doing that again.
Bro, what does it see?
It just gets a flash in its mind of suddenly just
what the heck?
The
Why
duck.
is there just a 6?
I don't know.
666.
It gets a flash in its head as it's standing over the duck of just the duck looming over it.
Wow. Oh, look at the big baby. Wow. Okay.
As it takes 9 damage.
Yeah, that was a turn.
Yep,
that
that
your turn?
is G is going to go 1, 2. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Scrap.
You know, I actually have something for this. And he's gonna move over slightly as he pulls out a vial from his bag, and he just chucks it at the boar down below him as he throws acid at it.
Okay. How do I've never actually seen someone do that in combat.
It's an improvised dex weapon.
Okay, so roll dex.
17.
That'll hit. Roll whatever acid damage it is.
I believe it's 2d6. Yes, 2d6.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 6 acid damage.
Okay, describe it.
So basically, as he's like, I've got something for this, he pulls out this vial, uncorks it, and just sort of like swings his arm in an arc as it just sprays this arc of acid onto this boar.
As the acid smashed into it, its skull begins to melt and cave in, falling dead, with its tusk still burning a faint, embery glow.
Sort of looks over at Yoji. I don't think we wanted to eat those ones anyway.
I am very angry. I'm good.
Scrap, is that all?
Let's see, he moved 10 feet there, so he's gonna move to put some stuff between him and the other things. So he's gonna get to there probably.
Okay, piggy turn. Let's see. Let me pull up regular piggy. Hey, look, same ability. Hey, look at you within range. Oh wait, it can't. There's a corpse there. Shit. But it can do that.
There's a corpse there.
And now it can do it. That's not a straight line. So it does not get charged. But it will attempt to gore against Dahlia. 12?
I
hope not.
I really hope not.
She is a bard. No.
Still, that would mean your dex is only +1.
Yeah, it would mean your dex is like +1.
It makes the armor, so unless I can use a reaction to do something.
Are you just not wearing armor?
She only has base leather armor.
Toma did not put... Dex and Charisma are not the best stats here. Let me see. No, it specifies with a weapon, so that just hits. Dealing 6 slashing damage as it gores up your side.
Jesus.
Of course this one doesn't have fire.
Yeah, it looks normal.
Alright.
Hey, look, a straight line to Yoji. Piggy attack.
Oh.
18.
That hits.
For 6 piggy damage cut in half, I believe?
Yep, 3 slash.
Okay. for 3 piggy damage, and I need a strength save.
Alright. 19.
Okay, you again catch its tusks, throwing it back as it does not come at you. They can't get to Malik, so Dahlia is the closest target. As it's going to attempt a tusk attack. 12 again, and as it runs into your arm, that is 5 slashing damage.
Still up.
Still up? Okay. Wow, look at that. The first target is a kobold. No charge, because it was not a straight line. As it's going to rush his tusks into scrap for 10? Oh, no, okay. As you duck yourself out of the way behind this big rock, it does not make purchase, but it is Angie Piggy turn. And Angie Piggy sees its only target engulfed by its own rage. Rage against rage. What happens now? 19.
That's what happened.
You take 7 fire damage.
Yeah.
What
And it's no longer Piggy turn. Virahil's not on the turn order, so she's just gonna go now.
Okay.
I'm stupid.
You did it.
It is Yoji's turn, but Virahil's gonna go now and get an extra turn. So it's gonna take half a movement and stand up. Seeing Dahlia, Virahil's just gonna reach over and let me see, did she pick it today? She did! Touch. Dahlia, you can heal for 9.
Awesome. That does help.
And, well, that's an action, and turns out you can't do that as I thought you could, so... Dahlia can't move away, so that's Virahil's turn. Yoji?
I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last turn. I'm gonna move here, though, and I'm gonna try to knock the big bad boar into this one. I know it's not exactly the way it works.
That would not shove them both. The
No.
shove would not work.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm more hoping that it would basically use the other boar in front of me as a projectile, as if I'm hitting it with a big fucking bat.
Unfortunately, no. The shove just wouldn't work.
Okay. In that case, yeah. I mean, we'll just do a regular attack then.
Okay, smack its nuts.
Yeah, I will try. I got 2 hit point. Or no, wait, shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say words. 9. All right.
Unfortunately, 9 is not enough, as it's still just gonna try to push through you.
All right. Cool. That's it for my turn.
Okay, over to Virahil's turn, and thankfully they still have a spell slot. Let's see. Yeah, final spell, holds up Quackers against the Angie Boar, and is just going to Toll the Dead again. Hearing that infernal quacking. I'm gonna have to roll a wisdom save, which it passed.
I'm telling you, man, that spell never works.
No, it does not.
It hasn't worked a single time.
As its infernal rage just stops it from getting quacked at. Dahlia.
Dahlia
The boar doesn't even
gonna
have
use the action to disengage. Run. She's also gonna point at the green one. And just be like, scrap, bomb, bomb.
Are you going to use a bonus action for anything?
She has nothing that she can use as a bonus action.
Wait a minute.
We didn't rest, so I'd have no bardic inspirations.
Oh, you got the other spell that does that. I think that's the wordy one.
Nope.
Okay, that is Dahlia's turn. Malik, as you are in the trees, now it's the other people getting their shit rocked.
Hell yeah, just kidding.
Woo, not me!
So this is how Malik felt last fight. Hold on. That's weird.
I take a aim at this guy again.
Okay,
with
the
my
Angie boar.
short bow.
Go for it.
Yeah. Do I still
Let
have
me see.
advantage or-
Let me roll to see if its rage was aware of you, because this thing is single focused. Yeah, it is. So that's just a 10, and unfortunately that fails.
Dang it.
As you let loose the arrow, it is expecting it this time and looks in your direction, batting it away with its burning tusks.
I'm out.
Is that your turn?
Is there some way I
can
can move to like another tree?
You can make an athletics check to do so, but you risk falling.
Athletics, not acrobatics.
Yeah, I'd say athletics because it's about launching yourself.
Never mind, I'll just stand here and just watch them not
You can
die.
climb down for half movement.
I'd rather not get pummeled by like 3 boars.
Okay. As we move on to Scrap's turn.
Sorry. I just yell out, sorry, thumbs up.
Let's see. Okay, I just need to check a thing. He sort of looks at the boar next to him. Oh, come on now, I was gonna feed you. And he's gonna take a step away and hopefully not get hit.
Okay, we're gonna try that tusk attack. It doesn't have sentinel, thank God. 8.
Warhead sentinel. Oh god.
And then as it like goes for him and misses, he just goes, "Alright guys, just get him!" As he's gonna do a little bit of a roar and draconic cry to give advantage on all the boars within 10 feet of him.
Okay, let me just...
It'll be these 3.
Okay, let me mark a little thing. Please continue, though.
And as he does that, he pulls a bomb out of his bomb satchel and turns and chucks it at Green.
Okay. Fire Green Pig.
So be with advantage, so that's gonna be a 24.
24 hits Green Pig.
Thank God,
Oh,
advantage.
thank God you
The one next to it
That
also
was
has
so
roll a
smart.
save.
Okay, so Greenboard just dies.
Nah.
And so I need to roll a save for Orange?
Yes, I believe it's a dex save of 13?
It's fine.
Yep, it passes. It managed to get out of the way. I did manage to kill Green in like 1 shot though.
Yep. Would you like to move anywhere else?
Dahlia's just like gesturing him to come over towards her.
He sort of smirks, but I love the spell bacon at night. He's gonna run over here.
That's
yeah,
not
you
the boar
pop the
that's
bomb
being
at it. It doesn't quite singe it. It's in half of its chest cavity is out. Piggy turn.
Piggy turn.
Piggy wiggy.
Also, if we get discovered for that bomb, you can't blame me because Dahlia told me to throw it.
Okay, first is Orange Piggy
There.
gonna try to take out Virahel. As it rears up its tusks, Virahel is able to block it with her shield and through the might of Quackers. Next is, unfortunately, Red Piggy, who is, sees that there's enough pig, oh, prey run away. Prey, this prey dangerous, this prey bigger, go smaller prey. He's gonna risk the attack of opportunity to get to here.
I'll take it then.
Yeah, take it. Unfortunate miss, smack it in the butt. And,
you just get it going a little faster.
I have not rolled above a 10 this combat encounter, but I didn't roll below a 20 in the last one, so...
Piggy gonna attack, let me flip that small prey. Piggy gonna go small prey. Does a 6 hit Scrap?
Even if it had advantage, it wouldn't have hit me.
You hold out your lab coat like a matador, and it just goes through.
Dahlia just claps.
And this piggy gonna go try to take out Yoji because it can't go away. 12?
Nope, that misses.
Yeah, you're able to stop its charging again. At least you're defensive.
No, no damage. That's a dick.
I mean, if I get hit, I'm down. So.
Oh.
Speaking of, it's Angry Piggy
Yeah,
turn.
hi, Angry Piggy. Hi, how are you doing, buddy?
Angie
That's a
Piggy.
Hi.
7
I'm gonna chill out here by the fire. I'll chill.
for 5
Yeah.
fire damage, taking out Yoji. Yoji, you're
Whoa.
Yoji's down.
Yep, I'm down.
Tank down. These guys put up more of a fight than the
Okay.
golem.
Yoji,
And now it's time for your
Yeah.
first private death save.
Yay! How do I DM that, or do you do it? How do I
In
make
settings, there should be a toggle.
in my character sheet? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whisper roll, whisper toggle. There you go.
Can I just whisper roll you a d20 or?
Well, take your sheet. It should be public or 2DM.
Yeah, it'd be at the top underneath your name.
Oh, 2GM. Here we go. Gotcha. So that's just what, a d20 or?
So it's
You
you
click
just
X
click
save.
the death save.
That work?
Okay, mark it accordingly. Nope, we're not allowed to say what it is.
Just make sure you change it back to public afterward. In case
Yeah.
you get up.
But next it is Vera Hill's turn, and thankfully she saved a spell slot. As now you're gonna hear a quack in your head, but a good quack. As heal for 7, buddy.
It's just there's subtitles, and this time it's quack but happy.
Quack, and the subtitles just the colon parentheses. So Yoji, you're back up
Okay.
with 7 HP, but you're not raging.
Yep.
And
In your
when I go
game,
unconscious-
does that get rid of the death saves?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that's
you're
just how it
cleared.
works.
Yeah. I mean,
clear
it
death
is, but
You get
sometimes
back up,
DM.
clears the way.
That is how it works normally, but sometimes DMs don't want it to go away during the same combat.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I didn't say so during house rules, so it's as normal.
Alright.
Dahlia, it is your turn.
Strap, you got this, right?
What a shrug they.
Cool.
Mm.
She's gonna go here.
Are you sure?
Are you disengaging?
No.
No, you're not disengaging.
No.
Okay.
Blade, 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 blade. Let it rip.
Let's toss a damage bar.
No.
As it tries to slip your ankle, but you just pop its little boar dumb head.
All
Yeah,
right.
bro, please scroll all the way down for the roll 20 chat, because this is what the stream sees.
There we go. Cool. And here she's gonna cast Thunderclap.
Okay, Thunderclap and Flash. Let's see.
I need 2
Each
con
creature
saves.
within range. Ah, he's just out of range.
Yep.
Because it doesn't say each creature of your choice. This is for regular piggy.
Fail.
12, and that's a fail. And this is for big pig.
Fail.
10, and that's a fail.
So, I think they only take a d6 thunder. Yep. So hopefully this does something. Yeah, 5 thunder damage each.
5 thunder damage. Let me calculate the HP. Okay. As you take out from your sketchbook a little picture of an explosion, you throw it down like a talisman, and the entire bottom half of Redboar explodes out from under it. As Blue Pig takes a good hit, but it does not kill it.
You just hear from across the battlefield, Scraps and go, whoop!
She just kind of shoots you finger guns. And
Okay,
then that's the end of my turn.
okay, Malik. It is your turn. The boards are exploding.
I know.
Keep in mind, yeah, I was gonna say on these two you have advantage.
Yeah, I see that. 22.
Okay, 22 on which one?
The blue one.
Blue? Okay, 22 will hit. Roll damage.
And sneak attack, because there's 2 allies.
Still not how you do that.
I fucking swear, I 6.
Don't even need sneak attack as you just let loose an arrow from your sniping position straight through this angry pig's eye, dropping it to the ground dead.
Dahlia lets out a sigh of relief. Oh, I'm so thankful that worked.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Scrap.
The advantage goes off of orange.
Okay.
How bad's the red one looking?
Fit as a fiddle.
Really? Even after it got hit by...
Nothing?
Did Malik? No, I know Malik.
No, I didn't.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it already wasted its attack of opportunity, so he's just gonna...
I'm walking away.
I walked
And then,
Okay.
and then he's gonna fire a crossbow bolt at it.
Okay, you pull out your crossbow, pull back the thing, and as it lands clean into the dirt.
He just sort of looks at it, looks at his crossbow. You know, this really isn't as exciting as it should be. Yeah, that's all he's gonna do for this turn.
Okay. It is Piggy's turn, and Piggy, there's a bonfire. Piggy can't go in a straight line to Yoji.
Oh, that's so unfortunate for the pig.
But it can get 20 feet in a straight line to Scrap. As Red Pig in an act of Piggy vengeance goes for a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit me. I may basically be the AC tank of this group, but... Ow.
As it digs into your torso, I need a strength save.
Oh. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
Scrap, it hits you with so much force, you're on your bottom. As it is standing above you, oinking and snarling. It's now Orange Piggy's turn. And it now has to do 1, 2, 3.
Scrap's definitely coughing up blood after that.
Oh yeah, you're coughing up whatever color Kobold blood is.
I would assume
As
red.
it's going to attack Yogi. What?
Does Claire get an opportunity attack?
Yes, it does. I was just about to roll it. Smack with the quack stick. That'll do. 11 will hit. As the quacker's stick comes down, smacking it on the bottom, spurring it to go forward and angrily charge at Yoji. Not actual charge, but it ram its tusks into Yoji's calves for a 10.
Thankfully, it doesn't hit.
Hearing the healing quack, you turn around in a gesture of gratitude to Virahel, and suddenly you're like, oh shit, boar!
Oh, it does actually get advantage on me because I'm still prone. I haven't stood up from being unconscious yet.
It still would have been
Still
a 4.
10.
Hey, yeah.
Still
That
10.
one.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it doesn't already roll with it. Okay.
No, it does. 10 and natural 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
gotcha. I didn't see that. I just saw the 10, so I saw the 7 and 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's still a 10.
Just want to make sure you're using it.
Yep. And these pigs don't get a turn no more. So Yoji.
Well, I'm gonna try and hit this one. Let's see if that happens.
You're still GM rolling, and you're still GM rolling. You have to turn that off.
Yeah, I'll turn that
You're
off.
good. But a 9 unfortunately will not hit the piggy, as it is dancing its way around you, really snarling it, and you look tasty.
As they have been this entire.
It's
Alright,
not your fault you're big meat. It
Yeah,
is.
I'm like, dude, I've been burned here, you know.
Yeah, you're cooking. It's Virahel's turn, and as they no longer have spell slots, they're still gonna try for the Unholy Quack. And we're just gonna cast that at. Okay, the bot's having a spasm.
His name
As,
is Mr. Pig.
Yeah. Okay, does Mr. Pig make the wisdom save? It does not. Told it that works. Shut up, bro.
Oh my god, it does. It works.
Italy.
No
For-
way.
Oh, she's not. Why the hell is she on GM roll? What the?
I mean, is that a D12? Has that thing even been hit?
It's been hit, but yeah, it's been hit.
Yeah.
She
okay,
smacked
so
it
then
with
it's- So then it's a D12.
No, for some reason when I just went to do the roll for like the regular die table, it went to GM roll. What the hell's her character sheet?
Mm.
I hate this. I hate this character sheet so much.
Just over there, like,
there's
how
some
dare
canon.
you use the character mancer?
There's a reason we don't. But as the Unholy Quack rings out in Orange Piggy's ears for a total of 4 whole damage, it is starting to go off its rhythm. This music is quiet and it's making me upset.
Nope. Now there's no music.
Yeah.
Man, no one made Piggy Combat music.
I
It's
have
so
Piggy
sad.
Combat music, but it's copywritten. As it's now Dahlia's turn, while I try to find better Piggy fight music.
Alright. Dahlia's gonna walk over here. Look down at Scrap. You look hurt.
Coughs up blood.
Right. He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. You heal for 10.
You overheal him, he dies anyway.
Yeah, 3-5.
No.
You just paint the word heal on Scrap's chest and the wound closes instantly.
I'm like, alright, well, yeah, I'd walk away if I were you. Also, don't worry if you have to throw a bomb at it. Remember, I don't get hurt too much.
I am made of fire. Is that your turn?
How far did I move?
I don't know.
15 feet. She's gonna take 5 feet back.
Okay, it's going to take its attack of opportunity against you. 19.
Alright.
You take 3 slashing damage as it gets you in the shin.
She winces and steps right back in front of it. Actually, no.
Ah,
She'll
fucker.
stay right there.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
We move on to Malik's turn.
Who's... Okay, I'll shoot this thing.
Mike, I'm not risking it.
11.
11 on red pig or orange pig?
Orange pig.
It hits regardless. I just need to know for damage.
Oh. Sorry.
Not doing it!
Fine.
No G's within 5 feet. Sneak attack.
I literally have a memory of a goldfish. I'm sorry. 9.
Describe how you kill it.
I just aim right in the middle of its forehead, if possible.
Yeah, you let loose the arrow, piercing its enormously thick boar skull. For those in the audience who don't know, some bullets can't pierce a boar skull. Their skin and stuff is that thick. You put down the boar, killing it.
I'm helpful by proxy.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay,
We'll
Scrap,
play this part of it.
you're on your ass with a big, hairless, smelling pig on top of you. You've just been to Las Vegas.
So Scrap got healed, he hops up to his feet, pulls out a bomb and holds it above his head. This one's for you, Zodonia! As he just shoves it in its mouth and attempts to jump out of the way.
How does this do?
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
For
24,
24.
yeah, you shove it in the mouth.
And then I'm gonna make a dex save.
She looks at you do.
Oh my
Hang
God,
on.
you're doing the dex save
Hang on.
versus-
She looks at you do
And
that.
It takes 11
Oh my
fire
God.
damage.
She looks at you do that, and she's like, "I moved away so it would attack."
Toma,
Never mind.
describe it, because that's his exact health.
Oh, goodness.
So basically, you move away, and Scrap is a vindictive little bastard. So this thing hit him. So as it turns around to face him after missing you with its attack, he just sort of has the bomb in his hand and he shoves it into its mouth and just sort of ducks a bit as its head explodes.
Yeah, there's no more skull to that boar. It is completely destroyed. And combat is over. We're gonna take another 10 minutes.
Just as combat ends, you just hear.
Yeah,
No, he's
And
got
we have
magic
meat.
power.
you ruminate on that. We're gonna take another 10-minute break.
What a Scrap.
I initially moved away so it would use its reaction to attack
I know.
me.
I know that you did, but before you even moved next to it, I had already decided that since I still had 1 HP, I was gonna do that regardless of anything else happening. As
You
long
were
as it's
just
still up.
you were just gonna go Goddess Grace.
Feel
he-
free to.
He was perfect. I was perfectly willing to let him go down because one of you guys would have gotten him back up before it mattered.
Well, let's resume. What do after fight?
Well, that could
Got
have been
it.
better.
What was that?
I got it.
Yeah, Scrap, I did it.
Any of the boars salvageable?
Most of them, actually. Just not the ones that exploded. So no green. Most of red is, but you can't get the skull. You didn't explode blue or orange, did you?
No.
No, I killed blue, so...
Yeah, blue, red, and...
And then I didn't really even touch the other ones because they were doing fire damage, so I assumed my explosions were better used elsewhere.
Purple died from brain damage.
Brain damage.
So most of them are pretty fine, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like...
I also killed orange.
Who knows how to, like, cure demonic boar, though? That's a good question.
I don't think any of us, we would probably just treat it like it was regular boar.
Yeah, I think we all would. Although it is, I think all of us would know it's kind of weird that boars deal fire.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. In universe, what the hell's a demon?
That is true.
Yeah, at this point, we're just like, wow.
In
really?
character, all we know is boars with fire mouths. Kind of weird, right?
Yeah, they ate your like, charcoal ashes.
Yeah, and somehow they got fire from that.
Script just sort of walks over to this one, pokes it with a knife.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know,
investigation, religion, or arcana.
I wonder which one I'm gonna.
You've been rolling dick for arcana this whole night.
That's a little better.
Okay, upon closer investigation, as you go in with your sample collecting knife, you notice its skin, it's rough, almost scaly, and a brownish green. With pure white fur, and its tusks still glow that ember-like blaze, like recently put out firewood.
Are the, like, tusks, like, warm if I hover my hand near it?
Oh yeah, no touchies.
I'm not so sure these are boars, guys.
Look like boars.
Well, either way.
As far as their behavior goes, their behavior seemed a bit smarter than everyone else.
Well, not everyone.
Come on.
But tell me who do what with corpses. You can continue to look at them. You can try to harvest them. There's a lot of things you can do.
Can I sell?
Well, at least what we can.
Have we noticed any traces of salt in the mine?
You never tested.
But I want to know.
So way back in the mines. Suddenly a creeper shows up.
Oh god.
Oh man, no.
Did you order this? You wouldn't know if there was salt in the mine. You know the water's fresh.
Well, since there's so many of them, we could smoke them, I guess.
I mean...
are you gonna try to harvest all of them that you can, or... Because green, there's nothing there. That is just viscera.
Yeah, I guess we'll try to harvest.
Yeah. Try to harvest them. I'll try with the red one if we can.
Okay, you each want to pick one and do it yourselves. A survival check for each with one person doing it. Yes, you can assist if you're proficient.
I'll take red since I probably have the highest for it. I think Yoji's
Is there any way I can salvage my arrows?
Odds or evens?
Odds.
1. Yes, so you can salvage... How many times did you shoot?
4 times.
Roll 1d4.
3.
Yeah, all but the one you put into Angie Pig, because that one got seemingly melted.
Okay. I'll try to skin the red one.
Okay, so you're doing red one. Yoji, I assume you're gonna take the other 4.
Can I recover my bolt that I shot into the ground?
Well, I was gonna try with the demonic one. If someone else, because I know other people probably know how to skin boars.
Vera Hill has proficiency in survival and can do so. But Toma, you know what to ask. You know what to call.
Even.
4. You get it back.
Woo.
Alright. So who's doing what? Because if no one else is gonna do the regular boars, I'll do those. But otherwise, I'll try.
I'm only allowing Virahale to assist.
I'll try and get the other boar here, cause
For the demon boar, you can use Arcana.
cool. I'm gonna do that, I guess, cause I want to know about this thing.
Survival.
Yeah, survival. Because I assume you're trying to get lab samples more than you are meat.
Oh yeah, he's not intended to eat this thing.
Okay, so by the way, all of Yoji's rolls will be with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Good
so
thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say good thing there, because I'm not rolling well tonight.
Broden, do you want to do that one yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, then Yoji roll for me only 3
9.
times then. Okay, so 9. Yoji's gonna get the other 2.
Oh, okay, I roll 3 times. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you need one more?
No, that's 3 total.
3? Okay, gotcha.
Okay, Yoji, I will get back to you with yours.
Gotcha.
Okay, V, what are you going for? Meat, bones, hide? Pick one.
Hide.
Okay. It's butchered a little bit due to the nature of the combat and the fact that its head's no longer there and there's char marks. You gain 3 pounds of usable boar hide. It can be turned into leather, in which case you'll get more.
Okay. 3 pounds.
Broden, what are you going for with your 9?
Meat.
You get a pork chop.
Nice.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, because Broden, that one got exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a thing of viscera. You dug into its exploded gunpowder chest cavity.
Oh, weird. It's this pork chop's already cooked.
No, it's in the yeah, it's also in the packaging. $7.99 a pound.
Where the fuck are you getting your pork chop?
Whole food.
Yeah, you got a Whole Foods. Yeah, 1 pork chop is enough for 1 person for 1 meal. Now, Tilma,
Who eats one pork chop?
have you ever had a big pork chop?
Probably not.
That's what I thought. Eyes front. Yeah. So, Toma, you are able to get some hair samples, skin scrapings. You're able to break off one of the tusks and put it somewhere safe. And you're even able to get a vial of its blood. Now, Yoji, your thing's going to get messaged to you after the game when I calculate all this. I'm not going to bog down time because I'm going for another half hour.
Fair.
Understandable.
So I assume y'all gonna pass out?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really late at night, I assume.
Yeah, you're still getting that point of exhaustion.
Pain.
But you can roll as many hit die as you'd like.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
How much does boar stuff weigh?
We'll say you got 20 pounds of boar stuff.
Well, I'm
damn,
good.
Broden. Virahale. Damn!
we are all healed here.
What are we rolling hit dice for?
Short. You can get a short rest. You can get a couple short rests in a row, basically. Oh.
I'm gonna just
We could
make
just sleep
more
in, couldn't we?
Well, yeah, you could sleep in and just lose half the workday and get the long rest if you'd like.
I mean, I feel like that'd be a better option here for us after that. Like, after
Yeah.
the fights.
And we could spend that like half day just exploring a bit of the mine.
Yeah, take your hit dice back, please.
Alright.
But yeah,
Meanwhile, Scrap, after getting healed mid-fight, I'm invincible!
Scrap just sleeps inside the boar carcass like a tauntaun.
I mean, he's got the highest AC. He's basically
It's
a god.
cold.
He's got the lowest HP, so he better have the highest HP.
Looks at Dwargon. But yeah, you take the... I'm gonna drag you back to the start screen. I even know what to call this episode now, too.
What?
Here, piggy piggy.
Yeah, piggy piggy.
You find a nice place to settle in. You guys sleep till about 1 p.m.
Yes, so a normal day.
We probably
I'm gonna go to work.
we probably saved some time by luring him to us.
God, I wish I could sleep until 1 p.m. now.
Oh, never again for me.
Let me rephrase that. You don't sleep until 1. By the time y'all are ready, good and ready for your day, it's 1 p.m.
Oh, fuck, it's earlier.
Get coffee, all that nonsense.
You know, Dahlia makes some bacon.
Oh, you better release you made some bacon.
Actually, just for funsies, one person can roll a survival to try to find some wild eggs.
Yoji.
Looks at me. Bro, I only got a +4. Like, I'm not that good, but 8.
You find a single hatched bird's egg. You just find the shell.
Quacker's just staring at you the whole time you're looking.
Yeah, Quacker just basically gives you the bruh face.
Bruh.
This is
Wah.
hers. It's.
Wah.
I'm just gonna set it down here.
Quacker sits on the egg.
Slowly walk away.
Quacker
Being of
goes,
unknowable gender and power.
yeah, unknowable. Quackers goes to sit on the egg.
No, that seems about right. I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
So, exploring the mine, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exploring.
Spelunking.
We're playing Spelunky. I suck at that game. You get into the mine. You go into the cave you usually go with. Thankfully, there's no mud golem now.
Oh.
I would hope not.
No, now it's made of a different. Now it's made of bricks.
But we need to finish one of straw and sticks first.
Just gonna throw bricks at us.
No, it tries to
Carpentry.
stick bricks to doorways with tape.
Yeah. It's immune to the gust spell.
Carpenter wizard would be like.
Carpenter wizard.
It's just Tim Allen from Home Improvement. So you go into the mine. There's some of the iron boulders are gone. As you walk in towards what do actually? Yeah, you tell me the marching order. You tell me what you do. I'm just saying what you see when you get in there. Some of the
Are
iron
more
boulders-
gone since we left after the golem?
Yes. Like one more is gone.
Okay. I think
So
Scrap
there's
is
more of those guys.
being more.
Mine's haunted. What?
Gosh, shotgun. Mine's haunted.
I assume the crash that we heard last time, not the crash, the rocks falling down thing from last time wasn't a cave in. I assume that someone.
The mine the part you were in didn't cave in, but you don't know what's down the line.
I just assume someone's just deeper in there, honestly.
Yeah, it's about time we check and make sure that someone's not just like already here, basically.
Yo, what if there's like a crazy old guy down there?
Well,
Oh,
the
man.
crazy old guy that was down there.
Just the echo. Y'all laughed at me.
Oh no.
Wouldn't it be funny if we found another illegal mining like group deeper down there?
Hey!
People all point at each other. Hang on one moment.
Everyone just points and grins. Ah.
Are you guys cops? Yeah. Are you guys cops? Shit, they know we're not cops!
Fucking Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, it's the Spider-Man point meme.
Yeah, so I don't want to assume, but I'm gonna guess the marching order is probably like Yoji.
Yoji with light on his stick.
Yeah. Dahlia can be put anywhere.
I'll take second then.
All right. We'll put the person who's not here third.
Yavirhill third.
Strap, do you want to be last or do you want to be last? Second to last.
Second to last, I guess.
All
Yeah, let's put the little baby boy in the back.
Dahlia's like, so Strap, where do you go?
If we're running back, if we run back, we just like trample him.
that the cave in was scrapped from the future?
Yeah, so that's the marching order. Dahlia's in the back.
He makes that joke now, but 150 episodes from now.
Scrap gets time travel and is responsible for all the bad things that made you guys close friends.
He couldn't lose us.
First, I'm gonna antagonize this dragon.
Dragon.
When Scrap's a mighty level 20, he's just like, okay, I'm gonna piss this thing off. Yeah, Toma?
Scrap, what are you? I'm what happens when you give a kobold power.
Anyways.
And we march on.
Okay, but are you being stealthy, or...
I mean, I can make myself stealthy. I don't know about the rest of the group.
Is this a stealth time, or is this a more focused on looking out for things time?
I think, given that there was a golem and that Scrap assumes other people are in here, he'd be looking out for traps and stuff.
So not stealthy, more just looking about.
Yeah, because they know we're here and have been poking
And they've
around.
definitely had time to set stuff up if they're still here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like all the spiders.
Yeah. Oh no.
Who does?
Follow the spiders, guys.
No.
He died.
No.
What about when they start blinking in and out of reality?
What about when
then
they
we're
start,
really fucked.
What about when they just start blinking?
I hate playing a character who doesn't know anything about the world. Oh god.
The spider starts breathing fire.
Oh, no.
Turns out, oh no, this job was just follow the butterflies. Oops.
So perception checks or what?
That you never answered the stealth question.
I think we said no.
Okay, so you're not trying to stealth. Got it.
No, we're just looking out for traps and everything.
Okay, so that means perceptions or investigations.
Yeah.
I'm the
22.
black one.
We can't do. Did you say we can't do investigations or no?
You can.
Okay.
God, I keep
Okay.
on rolling 19 for perception.
Hmm?
I keep on rolling that 19 for perception. This is like
Good.
my second one today.
So as you're winding down these caves, it's starting to slope downward, actually. Eventually it does level out, but you notice that corridors seem to tighten. Not for Scrap, but... Scrap's feeling oddly at home in this environment.
No, guys, this is pretty great.
Except
Well,
for the people who roll... So you don't see any explicit dangers, but the people who roll investigation, you see one of those banded rocks, this time banded green, and there's a bite out of it. Like a noticeable bite.
What can I tell what sort of element the green is?
It's copper.
Something's eating copper down here.
Malachite.
Yeah.
I thought they were eating the iron.
Is there a way we can like make a check to think of any creature that might eat iron
Or copper.
or copper?
Oh, we saw the golem eat iron.
Actually,
Whoa.
here's a question. How big is the bite mark?
That's a good question.
6 inches in diameter.
Okay.
So a decent
It's
size.
not a big chomp, just a... And it looks not so much like a teeth bite mark. It looks like things were melted away.
Ah.
And V just got called away, so we're gonna wait 5 minutes because I don't want her to miss out on nothing.
All right.
So that new Pokemon, I love it.
Rogue.
Yeah, I like Round Frog.
So I can't unsee it after I noticed it, but during the reveal of that Pokemon, the only thing that quote unquote blinked was its quote unquote nostrils. So I think its eyes are fake and its nostrils are its actual eyes.
I just like that he's 250 pounds but only 1.2 meters tall.
Short King.
Yeah, he's just a happy round boy, man.
I can.
And everyone hates him for some reason.
I mean, I don't know if I'd put him on my team. It kind of depends on how his stats work out. But he's friend shaped.
Either, but I still like him.
And when I say stats work out, I mostly mean that his special attack better be his best stat and his speed better be fucking low.
Physical defense or HP? Because of his
Probably.
ability, the more he gets hit, the better his electric type attacks.
Yeah, but it doesn't specify whether or not it has to be a physical hit.
That is not a special defender. I'm sorry, don't look like it. But
he do be chunky, so it probably will have high defense.
I want him to have high HP for that reason, just because I want this thing to be able to run through someone.
He need to be healthy.
Oh my god, they replaced the actress for Bayonetta.
Huh.
Yeah,
no, Micah, not a masochist.
Sort of.
No, they're not masochists. I'm just a sadist and enjoy watching them squirm.
Red flag.
A little bit. Hey man, that still puts my score in Deva rank. I'm fine. I'm not one of those people with a negative 100, with a positive 100 score that has murdered somebody.
He took a D&D test thing.
No, I saw a video. It was like red flags versus green flags. And like a lot of the red flags I'm not doing because like some of them I had to discount because like I don't play in person, so I don't really care about some of the stuff.
So, for the first time ever, I finally see some clips from South Park.
Oh.
And I gotta admit, it is both disgusting and hilarious at the same time, and I don't know how they achieve it.
What happened?
Pretty much anything to do with Cartman.
Everyone's like, you shouldn't like that character. I'm like, fuck off, I'm gonna.
Oh, I think he's a complete asshole. But man, is he funny.
I like that a lot of the time he's just right.
That's true.
I think that's kind of his main character trait.
Yeah, hate me all you want, I'm right.
I will say, I think probably Kyle's my favorite, only because he's the only one who'll call him out on his bullshit.
Kyle's such a whiner. Like, dude, this nonsense and him, this is your life. Accept the premise.
I appreciate that he won't.
Bro, the manga's for kids. Just accept the premise.
I'm just talking with one of the players in my campaign that I DM'd earlier.
Bro and Toma and I gotta go fight what's basically a Neolithid.
Ooh, fun.
You best believe I'm not tanking for them.
What's a Neolithid?
A Neolithid is, so you know how mind flayers are tadpoles at first?
Mm-hmm.
So when you kill the Elder Brain and all the other mind flayers, but you leave them alive and don't put them in something, they turn into this giant intelligence-eating worm thing that mind flayers would rather risk their entire civilization than let exist.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. Terrifying.
It's stronger than the mind flayer dragon.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Yeah, they are not meant to exist.
Yeah.
We get to fight a sentient.
I forgot the name of it.
And we get to fight a sentient one. Okay. So yeah, let's see. The only person I could think would be those who have experience inside caves. So I'd say Scrap and Yoji.
Yeah,
they can roll a general intelligence to try to see it.
A general intelligence to try to see what?
What would bite rock?
Besides you, Yoji.
The rock bite.
Hey, I have a 9 intelligence. I'm not that stupid.
The rock biter from
You
Neverending
tried it once. Don't you lie.
Okay, I tried it once, but that wasn't enough.
In my last campaign, a player kept trying to kiss this rock because the book gave it a mechanic of it'll either curse you or bless you.
17.
Yeah, just from this and what you've seen before, this is the kind of what that golem was doing. Taking chunks off and taking it away. That ain't the rust monster.
I mean, I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
That earth is like a demonic super termite.
Well,
Strange.
there's either more golems, or there's rust monsters down here, which would actually make sense if it's an iron mine.
What's a rust monster?
It's a big bug thing that eats metal. They're really annoying most of the time, but they're not really harmful to people. They will try to eat anything made of metal, though.
I feel like that's.
I'm putting my money on another golem.
Wait, do we actually want to put some wagers
okay,
here?
Okay. How much?
Fun fact: this is a scrap praying. If you take the bet, this counts as prayer.
Nope.
I'll bet. I will bet a silver piece.
Okay, you're on.
That it is.
I'm betting it's a rust monster.
Oh, see, I was gonna bet the rust monsters too. I guess that doesn't work.
Yeah, that action don't fly.
I feel like it takes too long. The golem.
How about this? If it's rust monsters, I give you one, you give me one.
I don't think that's how gambling works.
A bat glares at you from the ceiling.
Oh no.
Well,
that's right. There were bats in here.
Yeah,
there were.
They're not big. They're not evil looking. They're just bats living their lives.
We should probably keep going.
Question: were there orange or tangerine trees outside?
No, this bat had a little bit of orange on its stomach.
Actually, now that I think about it, Scrap might actually have a bit of a point. Why would the golem take a bite out of the ore instead of just absorbing it like
absorbing it? I mean, well, we do go deeper.
Entirely.
The only thing I gotta worry about is like some attachment points on my armor, some ball bearings, and like a dagger. I don't know what you guys have that'd be metal that they'd be worried about.
I have a couple of axes and some.
Got a dagger.
Extra reinforcement on my what's the
by
the way,
yeah, I forget weeb names.
Never really had to deal with it much myself, but a lot of the miners I worked with said that rust monsters are really stupid. If you just like chuck some metals, they'll just chase after it and you can get away from them.
Alright.
Are ball bearings made out of metal?
Yes.
Oh my god, no, now they're wood. Just a bunch of wooden marbles.
Well, let's see if we can find them.
Okay, you go,
if someone's been mining in this area and was employing golems, it would be really weird if they just allowed rust monsters in.
Fair point. It might be something else entirely then.
You know how Broden got that 14 on intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dahlia stepped in mud.
I should have bet Gollum.
Mud. Maybe it was mud from the first time it came up.
So if I'm understanding correctly, Yoji has bet Golem and Scrap has bet Rust Monster.
Yeah, Yoji's bet Golem or just something else entirely, basically.
Okay.
You have to pick one.
Fine, Golem.
The bet is struck in front of a bat.
And the duck.
Bear witness.
The duck is the witness.
Hey, this is part of Scrap's religion. As you descend further deep into the cave. How much longer time-wise do you go?
I would say we start about half the day. I would say, what, 4 hours in, 4 hours back?
No, I meant just from this point on, how much longer do you walk in, so I know how much to describe.
How long have we been in here?
Been in here roughly 2 hours.
Let's go another 2 hours, see how we feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Oh, that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're good.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
You get what I'm
As,
putting down?
as you go on another 2 hours, I need you to roll all the same shit.
All right.
Oh, yes. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, sure, fine.
Bad
So-
D&D place of what?
16.
20. Whoa.
Wow.
So, Mr. Scrap,
Uh-huh.
that's the scary part. You see rust monster tracks in mud.
He points at Yoji. Ha! Wait a second.
And you're also starting to see webs on the wall. More and more as you go. That's what Malik and Yoji get. Dahlia is just trying to conceive what the hell what kind of creature, what would a creature look like that can eat metal?
She is wondering that, yes.
And she's like trying to sketch it out. Just like, does it look like this?
What did you say we saw on the wall again? I misread the first.
Thicker growing webs. Yeah, bro. And eventually, the image Dahlia gets in her mind. Turns out to just be like a big old bear trap with legs.
Do we see any spiders, or is this
You don't
the
see
webs?
any spiders. You just see a lot more webs.
Are the webs like natural spider size or really big? Like
Big.
Skyrim big.
Skyrim big.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't want to go any further.
It's okay. All we have to do is stand inside this doorway and cast the flames cantrip. Easy.
Aha!
Dahlia can actually do that.
Okay, so Scrap's little pet named Caleb gets in the way.
Yeah. There was a point where I was trying to stream Skyrim and I had a little bug friend that would just stand in the doorway and get in the way of stuff, and I just cast flames on stuff.
And we named him Caleb. But do you proceed into the web layer?
Dahlia does not.
How much do we want to die today, guys?
Guys, we can just light it on fire.
You can.
You do know we're in a cave, right?
Yeah. And?
Those spiders are gonna come after us.
You know that there's only a certain amount of air down here, right?
He's right.
Yeah, and if we have to leave, we'll be going up.
Which is where the smoke will be traveling.
Yo,
this man is just outsmarting.
He blinks for a second. Wait, hold on, I can figure this out.
Just one eye blink and then the other.
The barbarian explaining to the alchemist.
The
how
barbarian.
fire works.
And that's the difference between intelligence and wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
The barbarian just like gets full Smokey the Bear.
Only you can prevent
Only
cave
you.
fires.
Only you cannot die through suffocation.
Okay, to be fair, I had the intrusive thought of what if we lit all the spider webs on fire?
Me
too?
too.
See, we both had the intrusive thought, but your wisdom is high enough to go, wait, no, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
To be fair, Kobold's wisdom typically is very low.
Typically a kobold just goes and uses a sling.
This is their natural environment, though. You'd think they know not to light a bunch of fires down.
Not in this
Please,
world.
sir, do not hit me with your sword. I am just a little kobold.
It's not their natural environment here. Scrap grew up in a suburban neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But he has worked with some mining companies.
Yeah, you work with mining companies, like, we know where scrap comes from.
Yeah, either way, I really do not want to go further.
So do you turn back?
Be a good
Yes.
idea to get back on out of here.
So you do proceed to leave the cave. Okay, that saves me time. That saves me from combat number 7.
But guys, come on!
I thought you just leave it with like, and anyway, so here's like a huge sized spider and like 15 minions. You know.
Here's a spider, and this one's a girl that got turned into a spider, and she eats things, and it's not.
Oh, those are fun.
Meanwhile, his Scraps just sort of like bringing up their guys. Come on, it could be fun.
Nope.
No.
Does Scrap throw a bomb on his way out?
No.
He technically could.
He could. He's got a backpack. He could cave in.
Oh, cave us in?
Not you in, but behind him.
Oh.
Was there like only one path? And like...
Yeah, there's the one. You only found the one path. There were some others, but they were like way too narrow for everyone but Scrap to go through well.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Take whatever's down there a while to dig its way back up.
Do you think the whatever that was eating the rocks had to go through the spider den, or? Oh yeah, they did have to go through the spider den.
Do rust monsters in your world make webs?
I can't say shit.
But I want to know.
I bet you
because
do.
like, because also remember the mud golem also had to come from, like, the tunnel. So unless it materialized somewhere behind us, they had to go through the spider webs as well.
Yeah, that's my point.
But the question is,
yeah, but it's
what
not
a spider
alive. Would it
would
hunt it?
Would it be able to really notice a giant heaping thing of mud that it cannot eat and is not even coming near it?
The thing is most spiders will just attack stuff that moves their web.
Yeah, they'll spin it up in a cocoon even though they can't eat it.
Could be. Maybe it's zorped through the silk. It's only a semi-solid.
I mean, I wouldn't want to risk blowing things up while we're still in the cave, and also whatever's down there was able to clear another cave-in in a single day, so I don't even think it would really slow
Unless the
them
cave-in
down.
was on the other side of where that was.
I mean, yeah, but then we're not sealing whatever's in there in the first place, so it's like...
Look, I'll go if you guys want to, but...
I'm just throwing options out here. I don't rather feel like fighting like man-eating spiders right now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we don't accidentally kill ourselves. You know?
I mean, we're only sent here for some iron, and this cave's full of it.
You guys are fully allowed to walk away and Scrap will follow you. I'm just playing Scrap how he would play, which is a smart idiot.
No, I think you're doing great, man. Honestly, this is fun, but...
Right. I believe the term is smart idiot.
Smart idiot.
Yeah, Dolly is more of a... she just does not like spiders, but if you guys are gonna go fight them, she's not gonna go leave you guys to die.
I think Yoji's too attached to his own life to want to go and attack spiders when they haven't even attacked us yet. Like, we came into their territory, and whatever's down there still didn't attack us.
Yeah, that's their
bit. We just pick from the top.
Yeah.
The rate at which we mine is nowhere near as fast as we would, like, move down the cave walking down it, like we've been. So, like, by the time 7 days are up, we're probably not even going to reach the spiders with our mining.
The whole time,
like,
Scrap's just walking back, his arms crossed, and he's just like muttering, and Finn would be so disappointed in you guys.
Just to quote Community for when Scrap gets outsmarted by Yoji, I'm smart in other ways. I'm gifted in other ways, shut up. But it seems like this is a natural stopping point, as that's when we're going to end things. Thank you all for playing. And thanks for everyone for tuning in. We're going to end the stream now. If you didn't catch us all, it'll be up on YouTube. Bye.
Yep.
Well, you might want to tell them what the channel on YouTube is.
That is true. If you look down in the description right now of the Twitch chat, you'll will find a link to the YouTube channel. I believe, what was it on YouTube, AJ?
Choose your role.
Yeah, choose your role.
You need to put a space between that colon and the HTTP.
You know what? AJ's got it.
Probably correct. Either way, yep. We play every Saturday from 6:30, sometimes till 10, or sometimes till 11. It really depends on how we're feeling.
Yep.
Eastern time.
Yep, Easter time.
Yeah, 6:30 Eastern time, Micah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.